Solved that an hour ago. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, I will.
Well,
doing anything. I should have kept a closer eye on that.
okay,
All
I'm
right.
not seeing the stream. As soon as the stream is live, I'll check in on that.
It says it's live right now. We're on Freelancer screen right now. So
Yeah, I know, but there's like a 30-second delay or something.
all right, hello again, and we're back. Turns out it was a trivial issue, just done by restarting OBS. I should have done a while ago. So I guess we're just missing audio for the first hour of this stream. Oops.
Yeah, oopsies.
Should I reload from where we were?
I don't know. Like, my audio was coming through, but yeah, they were losing on your explanations. So
Okay, because I
call.
was talking a lot and had a lot to say about the missions and everything. All right.
I know.
I'll do this again
that's
later,
your
I
call.
guess. Where was I?
I mean, you give a quick summary.
I guess we'll just keep going. Okay, so quick summary from the start of the stream. Let's see. We were sent to find Herr von Clausen. Oh yeah, we had a guy demonstrate actual psychic powers. That was interesting. It's never been clarified in setting whether he has actual psychic powers or not. So I don't know. We finally got our first look at Nomad ships. Those weird glowy Nomad battleships. That was interesting. We blew up a couple of them in dry dock. One cool guy we just met sacrificed himself to blow up the rest. That was something. We then met up with Herr von Clausen, followed them through back. We're now all the way back into Liberty. Oh yeah, a cloaking Liberty battleship, the battleship Osiris. The explanation for how the Order has been sneaking around this entire time. Turns out they have a cloaking battleship. The Osiris, which was actually a secret prototype Liberty battleship stolen a while ago. Anyways, so we are now officially working with the Order, and with Caspar Aurelian, the actual leader of the Order. And our next mission is to rescue the President. TLDR, the President has been kidnapped by nomads. Are we a bad enough dude to rescue the President?
I mean, yes. Next question. I know. I wasn't gonna get that reference.
And yeah, Gato makes an interesting point. If I wanted to, I could restart, since no one was watching anyways.
Oh. I mean, but the VOD's up on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If people want, let me know on Discord, and at some point in the future, I'll just do another Freelancer stream, because honestly, I wouldn't mind streaming this again in a year or so. So we'll just do it that way.
And then you can do it with all the really fun mods.
Hell, I should show off Crossfire mod at some point. Anyways.
Well, and the other tweaks you've been peeking at me from the side.
That's... anyways.
Oh, come on, it's fun. Anyways.
Repair complete.
So, things have come full circle. We are now spontaneously friendly with Liberty Rogues. I was complaining quite a bit, or not complaining, but just noting it's a little odd that we kind of keep, for as interesting and intricate as this game's reputation system is, we keep just randomly changing reputation from time to time with no explanation. We suddenly became friendly with Bunshuk, I believe in the space of about 3 seconds. We are now suddenly friendly with Liberty Rogues. Despite the fact Liberty has hated us forever, but for some reason Liberty Rogues have been neutral until now, where they suddenly love us. We're also now friendly with the Order. This is actually a side effect of the Freelancer HDE mod. The Order isn't normally visible. This faction isn't normally shown to the player at all. They're just kind of a hidden faction. The Freelancer HDE mod makes them visible because a number of other mods interact with them, because, of course, one of the first things a lot of people do with mods is expand the Order into a full-blown actual faction instead of just the story-only faction they are here. Gato saying that's a Romulan plotline. Oh yeah, the Romulans also in Star Trek love their cloaking devices. Starfleet gets to outfit the Defiant with a Romulan cloaking device sometime in Deep Space Nine, right? I kind of forget how that works. Anyways.
That sounds right.
Bunshuk are actually kind of, I was mentioning, we're kind of a funny, tragic group in Rhineland. We got their full bio back at Brutal Base. Where basically they started after the 80 Years' War against the GMG, they started a big revolution to try and like get better government in Rhineland. They succeeded, instituted a republic. That's cool and all. And unfortunately, when they said, okay, and we should probably also, stop the corporations from taking over the government, everyone's like, oh no, that's too extreme. We need to, reach across the aisle here. So no one actually did anything about the corporations. So they just probably took over the new government. So Bunshuk is kind of what's left of the actual original revolutionaries who are trying to, get the corporations out of politics. needless to say, they're now branded as a criminal organization. Yeah. Anyways.
Real life.
So, what else were we doing? We're off to rescue the president. And today, things full circle. We are here docked at Buffalo Base, which I was mentioning before. We actually could have done from the beginning of the game. If we had just beaten up Liberty hard enough and at least get neutral with Liberty Rogues, we can dock here. This is the Liberty Rogues secret hideout in New York. It's been here since the start. This is not a story-only base. It's been here forever. I was also mentioning, again, if I keep talking about merchants and commerce in this game, I know I shouldn't, but like, I wanted it to be something. Anyways, even without leaving Liberty, so even from the beginning when you're still stuck in Liberty, one of the ways to make money, honestly, is running trade for the rogues. Because they admittedly are way the hell out in the middle of nowhere, but really they're the, as long as you're at least neutral with the rogues, nobody else is going to shoot at you out here, so it's safe. It's just a very boring mission because it's a long hike back to the trade lanes, or honestly just a straight shot to Battleship Missouri and Norfolk Shipyard. But man, there are some fun trade routes you can do, because one of the real tricks is to run gold from here to Baltimore Shipyard, or Norfolk, honestly, for about 100 credits each, which doesn't sound like a lot, but again, while you're stuck in New York, that's one of the better trade routes you can see, especially since you can then buy H-Fuel from the Battleship Missouri right next to it. I forget where it is in this list. Anyways. There it is, 336 credits. Yeah, and sell it here for, again, about 100 credits profit. For New York only, that's pretty good. And yes, if you really want to make money hand over fist and don't care about ethics, you can run cardamine from here to Planet Manhattan for 300 credits a pop, which is really, really good if you don't mind contraband and, of course, your soul. But I digress. Ooh, 2 bribes. Who can we bribe in here? Doesn't matter, of course, because again, our rep's probably going to magically reset again in a minute. But hey, bribe the outcasts. That could be cool. Bribe also the outcasts. Okay. Well, whatever. And the missions they offer are cheapo, easy missions because we're back in Noob Town. I digress. Okay, enough puttering around. Let's get on with the plot.
All right. Gotta say, Meta, if you were food, you'd be soup because you're super awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Maybe not the best food choice for a bat. There's the only thing I can think of.
It's fine. I'm pretty omnivorous. Benefits of being anthro.
Yeah, like it's not like that kind of bat. That is flexible.
All right, next mission. Walker has a lead on the president. You have to save her. Difficulty: expect the prison to be heavily guarded. Getting the president will be very difficult. Reward: a change in the overwhelming odds against humanity. Trent's not getting paid again. Everyone take a shot.
I don't think we're gonna get paid like ever at this rate.
For being a freelancer, it kind of sucks at getting paid.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Buffalo. Everything's go for launch. Good journey.
Trent, good. We just received a message from Aurelian with new orders. Everybody ready?
I have to rejoin my attack group on the far side of the Badlands. I'm sorry that I can't come with you now, but we'll meet you as planned at Zone 21.
Understood. We'll see you at the rendezvous. Trent, take point.
Walker's flying his own defender. Neat. Another
There's
one.
a jump hole nearby that'll get us very close to our target.
What's the target?
A new specialized satellite that the Navy deployed recently. Our sources say it's designed to detect cloaked ships. Like the Osiris. If we take out the satellite, Aurelian and the Osiris could operate in this system without being detected.
Okay, you all done talking? Great. This is a one-time only thing. This is only in the New York system. There is an...
We're coming up on the jump hole. Trent, after you.
Thank you. There is an inter-system jump hole. So this is very rare. In fact, only one in the game. This goes from New York to New York. Spoilers, this actually teleport us across the system from here all the way to... Well, you'll see.
Dock.
Gato saying you're like a space courier, but nobody pays you and war has changed. A little bit.
I mean, when you're dealing with the survival of humanity and blarg and blarg, it's like, yeah, other things get sidelined.
The satellite installation is very close. I'm uploading the coordinates to you now. Take the lead, Trent.
Hey, so, you remember way back early on in the game when we were taking trade lanes around here from, like, Battleship Missouri to places? I commented on the gate you can see over here, and I said, hey, everybody, put a pin in that. We'll come back to that much later. Guess where we are now? We are now in the Forbidden
My
Zone.
scanner's picking up the satellite. I'm not detecting any ships. Could be a trap.
Junie, I'm reading multiple weapons platforms directly next to the satellite.
Confirmed. Let's take this thing out quickly. We've got Navy fighters on an intercept course. We have to stop these guys.
Oh, look, they had cloaked ships also. Friggin' everybody has cloaked ships now. Christ, it's like Wing Commander 2. That is a lot of damage. You'll remember I have the best shields in the game.
Time for all the PUs. Yeah, and remember, you're supposed to be in a much worse ship than this, so this is supposed to take a lot
Yeah, as I
longer.
was saying earlier, while I didn't have audio, you're supposed to be in the Anubis, the very heavy fighter, which is kind of a stopgap, honestly. Again, it feels like it was there in case you were in a freighter or another ship you didn't want to fly, or if you really had a really bad ship. It was just in case. Here's an okay ship that you can just barely squeak by the story in, but due to the way the stupid level system works, it's now your only option, assuming you're using regular levels.
Yeah, because the problem is everything that's higher level, or every ship that's better, requires a level that you can only get after beating the main
Even
story.
if you can't afford it, you just magically don't have the level for it because
Good
your level
work.
is locked.
Let's proceed to the rendezvous. We've lost enough time here. Junie, what do you know about Alaska? It's not on any of the star charts. All I've ever heard were rumors.
Me too. The only thing I know for sure is that the Navy has a jump gate at the heart of Zone 21. It leads to Alaska. Everything else is rumor or speculation.
There's the
I've
jump
always
gate.
heard that the Navy is constructing a secret fleet there. I guess we'll see with our own eyes soon.
Walker, are you there? We're on our way.
Acknowledged. We're already at the rendezvous point.
Perfect. It's good to be flying with you again, Walker.
Thank you, Junko. A lot has happened since you left Liberty. The democracy we once served is now a bloodthirsty military dictatorship. My crew and I were forced to leave the central systems. We've been prowling the independent worlds, destroying Rhineland supply depots. A strange life for a career Navy officer.
These are strange times.
True. Follow me.
Have I followed? Does he mean enter formation or what?
It's not giving you the formation button.
Ah, what the hell. Oh yeah, minefield. See, these are the mines I'd be expecting. Yeah, these there's some other minefields.
Detected.
And yeah, they're spiky. Yes, they explode. They won't one-shot, but they can hurt like hell. I'd rather not deal with them, especially not a pack this dense.
And especially there's a lot of them. Like, it's designed to be a wall that you can't get through until this point in the story mission.
Well, I think this hole is always here. It's just this jump gate is specifically disabled. Spoilers about the Alaska system. Yeah, you can't get in here until this point of the story.
hostiles. All units, power up weapons.
Protect the jump gate at all cost.
Prototype. What? I'm gonna scan these things.
Moving to intercept. Trent, King, engage the hostiles.
Not till I scan them.
Scanning.
They're defenders armed with, aha! Unidentified Nomad prototype weapon.
What kind of weapons are they carrying?
There's no way
Nomad
we can
weapons.
handle this gate with these ships on our backs. I am being pursued.
Fortunately, they're still squishy as hell.
Oh man, if you get him as loot right now, that'd be mine.
I think they're specifically flagged as unlootable.
Dang it.
Impact missile.
All prototypes destroyed. More hostiles incoming.
Nice job, everyone. Watch my back while I run Aurelian's passcodes on the gate.
Hurry, we're barely holding on here.
I know!
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Contact is burning up. Enemy contact down.
Got it! The gate's unlocked! Trent, King, go ahead. My people will follow you in.
Contact in range. Webs are hot.
Incoming missile.
Got visual. Switching to webs.
Incoming missile. Trap.
The gate will take you to the next system. Try docking with it.
I have enemy contact in my
Hi, nag. And got us
Very
send me images.
naggy.
Aw, thank you.
Dock.
And
I
fast
gotta always
dock.
find some great stuff.
I'm lighting him up.
Once again, you don't have to wait for the gate animation to finish. You can just slam the dock button as soon as you get right between those tines on it. Welcome to Alaska.
Woo! Free
I should feel
subsidies
the
from all
jump
the
gate
oil
behind
drilling.
us.
Roger. Moving out. Don't fire on anything.
You'll notice the shipyard is undockable. It actually doesn't even have any docking ports. This is another one.
We should be at the prison shortly. Walker, you know this is a dead-end system. We have to take the same way back out. I don't have an easy answer, King. It doesn't matter until we get Jacoby.
This is another place where multiplayer servers love to add more details to, because, again, spoilers, this is a story-only system, sort of like Takagi's base, the system where Takagi's base was in, where there's nothing else there. So multiplayer servers, it is an easy one for multiplayer servers to add a few more details in, because, hey, it's kind of blank canvas, basically. Anyways, here we are headed to Prison Station Mitchell.
Something's wrong. The prison station should be hailing us by now. I don't like this. The docking port's alive, but there's no other activity. It's almost as if all the guards are asleep.
Or dead. We don't have any choice. Maybe we just got lucky. Ready your sidearms. I'll dock first. Trent, you're next. Then King.
All right. By the way, yes, these are Liberty police prisons. They're boxes. That's what they are.
So unimaginative.
This wouldn't have been the first one we can find. There's one out in, I think, Colorado, the Alcatraz Depot. Appropriately named.
Trent, dock with the base.
Yes, thank you. I'm waiting for Junie. Cripes.
Dock.
Your allies are so rude.
I appreciate them wanting to speed things up, but man.
We're trying to explain things.
Where is everyone?
I don't know. Looks like a trap.
Madam President, I'm glad to see you're awake.
Reed. What's the meaning of this? Ah!
I'm sorry about your shoulder. We tried to dress it as well as we could. He requested that you be taken unharmed.
Who? Reed, you traitorous snake. Who requested? The Chancellor.
I'm glad to see these fools didn't damage you too badly, my dear. But time is short. I wanted these few minutes to plant a seed, as it were.
Hi, Reed.
Shush.
Any idea where they're keeping the president?
Let's find out, shall we?
I won't rest until I see you pay for this.
I understand your anger, Madam President. I was misdirected at first, too. But then I had my mind open to other possibilities, as you will.
Bye, Reed.
Is that the Chancellor?
Just shoot! Madam President, you all right?
What the hell did you want? An engraved invitation?
Look, I
You
didn't...
were just gonna let that thing attack the president?
I'm sorry, I haven't gotten used to killing political figures on sight yet.
Trent, did he look like a human being to you?
I'm telling you, I...
Watch out!
Burn, you son of a bitch.
So, that was a fun cutscene, huh? That, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, was a nomad in the flesh.
Yep.
So in case it hadn't become crystal clear by now, the Chancellor of Renland was possessed by a nomad. And yes, apparently that is how they, swap bodies.
Or maybe
Anyways.
reproduce? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not 100% clear what was going to happen there, but moving on. I'll save it for the fanfiction people.
We can assume hentai things are about to happen.
In any case. So, we have saved the president. That's the good news. The bad news, everyone in Liberty still wants us dead.
Oh, Gato's saying that's literally that one Star Trek plot that one season. I mean, pick a sci-fi setting. Odds are
They've probably done it before. I mean, come on, Battlestar Galactica had the whole Cylon agent infiltrator plot throughout, I don't know, the entire show. In any case, mission, objective. The president is in your hands now. Get her to safety. Difficulty. The Nomads want Jacoby back. Your chances of getting out of Alaska are low. Reward? A change in the overwhelming odds against humanity. And we're just gonna go escape from a prison through the only known way in or out of the system. How hard could, which means the corrupted Liberty forces know exactly where we are. How hard could it be?
This whole place is lit up. Form up. Let's get out of here.
Going through. Changes.
Straight while cruising. Oh.
What is that? Nomad ships. We've got to get to the jump gate.
Do not engage the nomads.
The jump gate is
see 'em.
near. Stay on course. We'll make it.
So yes, Nomad fighters.
I'm going in.
Incoming missile.
We're hit.
Incoming missile.
We have heavy casualties. We've lost contact to the engine room.
Track failed.
trying
We
to
have a
defend them. They're so
breach!
mean.
Everybody,
They're
they
blue,
keep bringing in more
Yapati, etc.
ships! We can't hold them off any longer! Junko, we'll all die if we stay here! You've got to get the President to safety!
Missile.
Walker, what are you talking about?
Missile.
I have a large quantity of gravimetric mines on board. Enough for both of these battleships. I just need to get close enough.
You'll never survive that!
I know. It's what has to be done. The President is the only thing that matters now. Get her out of here.
There has to be another way!
No, there isn't. Now get out of here or you'll be killed too.
Don't do this!
Charges are active. Campbell, lower the core damping field.
Walker!
Goodbye, Junko. Win this one for me.
No!
God dang it.
Oh, we keep losing friends in magic ship exploding sacrifices.
Junie, he cleared a path for us. This is our chance. The jump gate is clear.
Alright. Everybody head for the jump gate. We have to make a run for it.
I've got a wingman down.
It is funny how so far the two main sacrifices we've seen are from people we honestly haven't met all that well, though, to be honest. Walker we did one mission with back in like mission 3, and that Protocol guy we met for all of, what, 5 minutes? It's one of those things that, look, intellectually I can get the sacrifice, it's just hard to get emotionally attached, sorry. Although Walker's
Don't
pretty
forget Tobias's flying friends as well. They also died.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. There was probably supposed to be more emotional impact, supposed to be more time spent with them,
slowly
but,
bitter.
yeah. What could have been?
Track failure.
He also knows another quirk of nomad weapons, or nomad ships. Do you see a shield bar on them? I don't. Because nomad ships don't have shields. Another reason not to use shield-killing weapons.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Track failure.
Trent, use the jump gate to get to the next system.
Yeah, I think they've got infinite reinforcements. Let's get out of here.
Probably.
Fortunately, none of these idiots are packing cruise disruptors. Bye!
Incoming missile. Dock.
This is where a fast dock will save your life. You can imagine more fast dock, but again, earlier on it's merely nice. Now it's life-saving.
Incoming missile.
More nomads are closing. We have to get out of here.
Incoming missile.
Those friggin' weapon platforms magically respawn. Sheesh. Oh yeah, God was pointing out it is kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, because if they develop them too much, then you'll care too much, but if they don't develop enough, you won't care enough. So, usually don't develop them too much for that to do an impact, because then gamers get mad about it. Oh yeah, the Ace Attorney games have probably several examples. Actually,
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I can think of one example. I won't name which game in
Yeah.
which case to avoid spoilers, but yeah, I can
Damn
think of
it!
one.
It's from the original trio, right?
Keep yourselves up.
Yes.
You are outnumbered and
Yeah.
outgunned. Return the President and we will spare your life. Right.
What are we gonna do?
Missile.
What do you think? We're gonna dogfight.
Yes. Fight, fight, fight.
The Osiris. Go, Mr. Trent. Get aboard quickly.
Trent, you first! Hurry!
Run!
Dock.
And you run.
Incoming
You
missile.
run so far away.
Ah! Invulnerable while docking, suckers!
was a routine scouting.
Report, Colonel Zane.
Sir, we have Jacoby. The Chancellor's dead. So are several of his Liberty hosts. We have some weapons and raided their tactical files.
Have it analyzed.
We also lost some, sir. Walker was one of them.
Understood. I take it then the President is unharmed.
Not exactly unharmed. But still me, if that's what you mean. Judging how everyone is acting, I assume you are the go-to man around here.
President Jacoby, meet Casper Aurelian.
So, you're Aurelian. Thank you.
Madam President, these are the people you should be thanking.
Sir, we've cleared the Badlands. Your orders?
Set course for Toledo. Tell Quintain we may have more information for him. Oh, and tell him we've got an official guest for him to meet.
Do you remember, Trent, when I said people are changed by their world, rarely vice versa?
No.
Well, I did. You know what? I was wrong. Truly, for some people, they can change the world. We're doing it right now. Thank you for showing me that.
You're welcome.
Colonel, I never properly thanked you for what you did back there on the prison ship.
You're welcome, Madam President.
Mr. Aurelian was just filling me in on the Nomad's progress in the colonies.
The information your team brought back has shown a clear spread of the contamination. All other colonies have now been affected. If not the leaders, then key military units in the field. And they're getting stronger. Communication is breaking down. Soon this will develop into all-out genocide, with the Nomads coming in to easily wipe out what's left. We need...
What?
We need a miracle.
So, here we are, my friend, in the thick of it. I remember when you were fresh off the boat in Liberty. Seems like ages ago, doesn't it?
It's not the time. It's the sides that keep changing.
Come on, you two, we have work to do.
What? Work?
Come on, Trent. It's just the kind of mission you love. What do you say?
Okay, this might be the one that has the best accept dialogue in the game. It's the first couple sentences out of Trent's mouth, and it is, I need to make sure to shut up because it's glorious. Not to prep the viewers or anything. In any case, oh yeah, now they have a quiet moment to talk. So yeah, President is now also, the Liberty President is also in all this. I also love how they mention, oh yeah, like all the leaders have been affected. Have you noticed nobody's talked about the Bretonians, like, at all? They kind of just vanished from the news the second we left Bretonia. We haven't heard a peep about them since. Nothing about their leadership, nothing about their military, nothing. So I guess the Bretonians are still doing okay, apparently, I guess. I mean, Casper saying, oh, they've been infiltrated, but we never find out specifics. It's another bit of, like, I guess, cut content that we never find out what corrupted Bretonia looks like. Because we disappear from there, and yeah, no, we haven't heard from them since, so who knows? In any case, little detail I love when Jacoby first shows up and says, yes, I'm still me. It quickly cuts to Junie vouching for her. I thought that was a nice touch. I'm like, yeah, no, it actually, she hadn't been possessed by a Nomad, we checked. What else? Oh yeah, cool cutscene earlier. Trent had 2 pistols. That was fun.
Yeah, and you can see where there was a plan to have some like shooter sections or something, but
potentially. I think even that was a, okay, maybe if we can find the budget for it. And now in Star Citizen, okay, no, we're absolutely doing shooter section. Anyways, man, that would be really interesting. What if, you know, a long while in the future, once Star Citizen finally comes out in some distant decade, if someone could take Star Citizen and mod Freelancer into Star Citizen, what the hell would that look like? Oh man, that'd be ambitious. In any case, something to think about for later. Sorry, we have a mission to do. Our objective: extract a Nomad power cell from an unknown alien structure in this system. You have to use your tractor beam to get the needed power cell. Difficulty: the attack on the Nomad layer is a suicide mission. Reward: this is not about money, it's about survival.
Oh, really fast. Boy, quick accept. I missed Gato's other message. Another example of character design could be the start of Last of Us 2, but that game had more issues than that. Ha!
Is that the one where a poor voice actress got death threats because of something her character did in a game that she was paid to do? I think for some, it's another case of the fans got mad and of course took it all out on the wrong person again. It was horrific. Shocker. Anyways, God, Star Wars Episode 1 all over again. In any case, I'm going to shut up now because, okay, hold on, accept mission.
Sure. As long as I'm not shot at, knocked out, held at gunpoint, electrocuted, skewered alive by giant alien shapeshifters, have to dive out windows or fight off spindly Nomad incubi, everything should be fine.
It's something for Quintain and Sinclair. They need something. big.
How big?
They say in order to activate the artifact, they need a nomad power cell.
Oh, you've got to...
Aurelian has located a nomad power
Uh-oh.
source nearby. Once we
Did
have it,
something
we'll head
freeze?
straight for the order base in Toledo. Let's go.
Oh, there we go. It just skipped right there.
Hopefully the VOD recorded that, because that was one of my favorite I think that was my single favorite sentence in the entire game.
I think it got that beginning part. It froze just a little bit after that.
I'll pause my
I
game
know.
so far.
Repair.
Trent is just
complete.
getting so fed up with everything. Oh,
Yeah,
Gato's
so-
also saying... Gato's saying, Star Trek New Generation again, a lot of angry fan mail. Yeah, poor Wheaton.
Will Wheaton,
That kid
yeah.
was not prepared for that kind of hatred. Sad part is even he hated the character. It's just that one particular like producer or writer or somebody just absolutely adored him, so they kept like shoehorning him in.
Ooh, we are full up on nanobots and shield. We have like tons of nanobots and shield batteries. Are we full up? We are full up on
I
shield
think-
batteries and have like 20 more nanobots. Nicely done. In any case. Oh yeah, I guess everyone missed my rant about the Anubis earlier, and I think this is one of my last chances. So yeah, the Anubis, you'll notice, has half the armor of the Eagle. About, spoilers, also about half the shield. It can only mount up to class 6 guns. It can mount 6 class 6 guns. We were running with 6 class 9 guns. That is a lot more damage than you'd think. So, yeah, once again, we're in a better ship. Hell, our ship is even more maneuverable. The Anubis can only do 60 degree per second turns. This thing does 76. So it is more maneuverable, more firepower, more armor. Yeah, it's, again, if normally, if they didn't have levels like this mod, you can just, yeah, if you grind the cash and head all the way out to Freeport 9 out in the middle of nowhere, you can pick up the best ship in the game. The game rewards that kind of cash grinding and exploration. But for some reason, stupid reason, the story locks you at level 17 and won't let you buy it normally. So that's why, again, it's a very common fan mod to just remove the level restrictions on equipment, because that turns it into more like Privateer, where yes, if you can get the cash, you can get the ship. Easy peasy. Also, we are in the middle of actual nowhere. Fun fact, we're in a unique... This is another story-only system. We are never going to be here again. So this is a unique system. Enjoy it while we're here. Oh, Gato was saying, I was talking about the fans in general. Fans were sending stuff like, oh yeah, it's not Star Trek without Captain Kirk. Oh, for Next Generation, yeah. Look, people are going to find things to nitpick no matter what. I've maintained before, especially now, comic book fans and like science fiction and fantasy fans are some of the sorest winners on the planet. They won. Comics are popular now. Science fiction is cool now. We just had a whole feature-length film about the adventures of a guy in power armor and a talking puppet. Not even talking puppet, a non-talking puppet. And it was great. And it's super popular. People love it. But oh no, but the problem is nerds have to always be the underdog. So even though they're winning, they have to maintain this narrative of, oh, poor us, we're, the oppressed underdogs. They have to find increasingly stupid things to be oppressed about. It's ridiculous.
I think the bigger point was just that certain fans get a little too protective about previous things. Like, oh, they didn't include this one thing, and they really needed to, and that ruins the whole thing. And it's like, no, it doesn't.
That's the other problem is...
Everybody take a chill pill.
Yeah. Or when they start taking criticism personally. Like, fans think, any criticism of the thing they like is a criticism of them personally. Another problem.
Yeah.
I digress.
Anyways.
Let's get on with the mission.
Positivity.
Here's our intel. Long-range scanners have picked up a nomad power source at the center of a giant structure. It's surrounded by a plasma cloud that prevents deeper scans.
Are you detecting any nomads in the area?
Negative. The structure appears to be abandoned, but keep your eyes open. I'm uploading the coordinates. Listen, the jump hole we used to get here is destabilizing. We have to take the Osiris through now. It will be stable enough for small ships, but not for long. You have to get the power source quickly and get out of here.
Understood. All right, people. Let's do it.
Trent, you take point. King and I will take flanking positions.
He's not joking. This mission actually does have a real-life timer running. We just can't see it. Hey, anyone else notice this system seems familiar? Anyone else get reminded of another system we were through? I'll tell you right now. Omicron Beta. This is very similar to a...
9 minutes remaining to jump hole collapse.
Thank you.
We're directly above the structure. No visuals yet.
This is very similar to Omicron Beta, a system you actually can visit. Oh, surprise.
Look at the size of that thing.
the Nomad Layer.
It's an alien saucer. Sort of.
What the hell was that?
Scanner's picking up massive readings.
It's a trap! That thing is still alive! Damn intel was wrong. Nomads! They're everywhere!
The power cell seems to be inside a central chamber. Looks like the only way in is through the vents on the top of the structure.
Wait! We've got to bring that shield down first! Trent, I'm uploading the coordinates to you. The generators are located on the perimeter. They have to go down before you can enter.
Yes, thank you. Can I damage them yet? There we go. Right.
8 minutes remaining to jump hole collapse.
1 down. 2 more to go.
Incoming missile.
You could say it is a trap.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, so imagine doing this with a ship with about half the damage.
One
If not,
left.
if that.
This better work.
It's doable. It's just because, again, admittedly, I'm bad at this game, but it's not fun.
No, it is not.
The shield went down. Trent, head for the port on the northern hemisphere of the structure. I'm sending coordinates.
King and I will draw their fire, Trent. Head for the core and get that power cell.
7 minutes remaining to jump
Another
hole
very unique
collapse.
thing about to happen. Everyone enjoy it.
Objective reached. Danger.
Trent, we're running out of time. The jump hole is starting to collapse.
Junie, on your 6. Bank hard right.
I can't shake him!
That, so first of all, spooky, cool place, right? Second of all, we just jumped to another system, technically speaking. Anyways, gimme.
Grab it and get the heck out of here.
Trent, thank God you're alright.
We're surrounded. The more we shoot down, the more they keep coming.
Trent, the jump hole is closing fast. King and I are on our way out. Go!
We're pulling up at your 4 and 8, Trent. Let's get out of here.
That's another thing modders love to use is transferring you to another system without using a jump hole. I think some of them made quasi-dockable planets that way. When you enter a certain point on the planet, it teleports you to another system that mimics the planetary surface. It's really cool. It's another thing that was a really great idea that they only used in this one story mission and nowhere else. Very underutilized.
Yep. Like many
Containment
things.
leak. Hole buckling.
Osiris, this is Junie. We got the power cell and are heading home. Do you copy?
Jinko, your signal is breaking up.
Aurelian, come in! Do you copy? Over! Damn it! Something's jamming our frequencies.
Damn it. I don't think we're getting out of this one.
And then my gunboat. They also have their own gunboats. So pretty. Bye-bye.
For every spirit, there's a proper place in hell. What?
Von Clausen. King, Trent, inbound at 12 o'clock high.
Junie, we're in space. You're gonna have to give your coordinates in radial, not just clocks.
An enemy has locked onto me.
Oh, wait, I guess that's what the high is. Okay, shame on me for not
Each
knowing
one learns
military
his
lexicon.
judgment and is assigned a place in hell.
As mentioned before, I'd love to try a freighter-only run of this game. Unfortunately, there are no good endgame freighters. All the freighters are pretty mediocre combat ships, even the really late-game ones.
Yeah, like the
I should probably
freighter.
see if I can just mod in a better freighter. Just mod a freighter to have better power and guns. I think I can do that.
And armor and shields. Like, a freighter right now would be very chosen. So you'd have to be one heck of a pilot to get through this.
Oh, are there any good freighter shields past a certain class? I'm gonna double check. Because otherwise I have to create a new freighter shield. Ooh. Still, that might be fun for a second playthrough at some point. I'd love to do a Star Tours run where it's just freighters only.
That would be fun.
Hostile target destroyed. Hostile target destroyed.
Tractor failure.
That was close. Thank you, Herr von Clausen.
Long-range radar had picked up increased nomad activity in this area. I thought you could use some help. We have to leave before they return. Head to Toledo.
Another oddity of the Nomads, despite the fact that they have absolutely no shields, I believe they're guaranteed to drop one shield battery each. So I guess they're just grabbing their power sources to use as shields. Also, welcome to the Secret Order headquarters. Again, in this story-only system, Omicron Minor.
We have reports that the Kosari fleet has been defeated near New Tokyo.
No!
The Nomads are now freely roaming throughout the colonies. They've begun their attack on Britonia. Nothing can stop them now.
Let's hope the artifact will.
Professor Quintain has everything prepared. Land on Toledo.
Hey, remember that purple rock we had for a while and then gave back to Quintain and Sinclair? I wonder what happened to it. It's funny how we haven't heard anything about it for quite a while. Anyway, Secret Order headquarters, Planet Toledo. Again, this is a story-only system, so we're not coming back here.
Dock in use. Entering queue.
You'll also notice that all of the drama in the colonies is happening off-screen because they're probably going to have cutscenes and stuff, but didn't work out.
You also notice Junie is flying an Anubis now, not a Defender.
What is this place?
This, Mr. Trent, is the secret home of the Order. Aurelian and his people have built this out of nothing in only a few months.
The Nomad power cell's in the hold, guys.
Take it directly to Dr. Quintain in the artifact lab.
That was a little too close. Next time, listen to your old pal King and say no.
Says the guy still piloting a Patriot. Oh, hey, it's the Rock again.
As you know, Dr. Quintain and I have poured through the translations from the panels, the Proteus tome, and even the stolen data from the prison ship. It seems that Dom Kavash had a vast empire long before man ever evolved.
So if these guys were so much more advanced than us, where are they now?
We don't know, Mr. Trent. There's no evidence to suggest any kind of war or disease or natural disaster that may have done away with them. They just vanished, leaving behind the Nomads.
It seems Nomads, or whatever they were really called, we can't pronounce the name yet. They were apparently created by the Dom Kavash to, well, look after things.
We're fighting the caretakers?
Well, in a manner of speaking. They are opportunistic parasites, not only of human beings, but of technology as well.
Which brings us to the artifact. The Dam Kavosh had an amazingly advanced technology that was only partially based in these delicate formations. They used them for power, shields. This one is well, we'll show you. Kendra?
I discovered that if the computer sounded out the phonetic representation of the glyphs in a particular order...
Please, Doctor, in deference to those of us who are simple politicians.
Very well. The artifact knows where it is in space at all times. It's a map.
But of what?
Well, it's just a theory, but...
Spit it out, Doctor.
From what we now know, with an empire as large as the Dam Kavosh, they couldn't rely on simple jump gates like we have today. They had to develop something more sophisticated. A vast array of hypergates, linking the far corners of their empire via one incredibly fast system for travel. This device is not only the map, it's the trigger. A key to reawakening the system.
Are you suggesting we turn this thing on?
Full size, in theory.
Every key is a lock, Doctor. Where do we find this one?
There.
Mr. Trent.
Me?
Yes, you. I want you and Zane to spearhead this effort. Understood?
Okay, so a lot just happened there. First of all, hey, remember that purple rock we've been carrying around for the entire freaking game? Turns out it is both a map and a key. So it turns out the Dam Kavosh... Oh, first of all, yeah, let's back up a step. Those nomads... we are the... In Warhammer the Old World terms, we are the Empire fighting lizard men. Because the Dam Kavosh are the old ones in this situation. So it turns out there was that Dam Kavosh, they were in here long before humanity ever got here, possibly millions, I think they said before, like tens of millions of years before. At some advanced civilization, they vanished. Current working fan theory, I'll tell you, is that they all ascended to a higher plane of existence after discovering some fundamental truth about the universe. Basically got a Alpha Centauri ascension victory, or a like Civ tech victory, basically. They left behind the nomads, who were supposed to be caretakers. They were supposed to just, I guess, keep the system. They then see humanity as invading and are attempting to, I guess, wipe humanity out of the Sirius sector completely. Whoops. So that's why they're so mad at us. However, we have a plan to deal with them once and for all.
Humanity's the darn apes coming in and messing up the carpets.
Once again, man is the real monster.
Something like that.
In any case. So, however, there we can deal with the nomads once and for all. Because, turns out the Dam Kavosh also had the super... So we have jump gates. They apparently have, like, the thing that... So we have trade lanes and jump gates. They apparently have, like, the next step past there called hyper gates, which apparently can launch yourself between galaxies or something. This is the part of the game that isn't super well explained, but for some reason, just merely turning on the hyper gate will somehow destroy the nomads as a threat. I think there was a missing explanation here as to how that's exactly supposed to help. Again, I think fan theory is that we're basically going to just catapult them to another galaxy and let them deal with someone else. Either that or the energy drain from turning on the hypergate will basically shut down their entire civilization, which will hopefully then stop them from producing any more ships and sending out any more agents and hopefully give us a fighting chance, I guess. It's not completely clear how this is going to actually help. Whatever. We have a purple rock. We're going to go fly the purple rock at the hypergate. That's what we're going to do. Speaking of which, the official mission readout. Objective. Fly into the Nomad home system and activate the hypergate system. Difficulty. The attack on the Nomad homeworld is another suicide mission. Reward. This is not about money, it's about the survival of mankind. Aurelian offers you one of their highly sophisticated order-heavy fighters as a reward. The dealers on Toledo will give you whatever you desire. A new ship, weapons, shields... Ooh, highly sophisticated order-heavy fighter. Yeah, we're already in something that utterly trashes it. Hell, a hammerhead would beat this thing in a fight. Anyways. As always, you'll notice there is no decline button, because if we decline, what are we going to do? We're stuck in a story-only mission with no jump gates out, because the other jump gate out was deactivated. So
and also, like, everybody is at war with each other. Nobody is trading anymore. Like, it would just be hostiles everywhere. So you might as well just get rid of the hostiles.
Yep. We're in it for the long haul, like I said. Let's go.
All right. I've come this far, I may as well see it through.
What's going on?
Nomad, sir. A whole fleet of them.
Prepare ships for intercept.
Aye, sir.
Damn it. They must have followed us. We have to evacuate. Everybody to their ships. Take only what you need. Trent, Junie, we have to buy some time.
We're on it.
Now how do we turn this tinker toy into a weapon?
Is that a copyrighted term? It might be a copyrighted term.
Repair complete.
Anyways, yes, the highly advanced order fighter. I think we already went over this thing. It's, anyways. Sorry, Mr. the ship dealer, Andre Garcia, but thanks, but no thanks. Oh, hey, we have a commodities vendor. I forgot there was one here. So, equipment dealer, Arve-Garde? I guess that's French. Anyways. Anything new, or is it still the order weapons? It's the order weapons. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. It's not bad, I guess, but like, Alright, let's go. Wait, one last thing. Commodity dealer? But what the? I never noticed that. The briefing was taking place in how the developers programmed it. The briefing was taking place in what is officially scripted as the commodities room. That's how they did it. They put an extra room in here to give them a space to do the briefing in. Oh, that's clever.
I had no idea that was there.
I never knew that. That is so funny. Anyways, hey, I know the ship is literally under base literally under attack. We're all getting laser blasted or whatever, but let's go to the bar. Yeah, everyone's still sitting here like, yeah, I know we're under attack or whatever, but, you know, meh. Nobody says anything. All the empty text boxes mean nobody has anything to say. News? A Grantel one piece of news.
This is the Colony News Service.
New Tokyo is being sieged. Oh, that's fun. Jobs? In other news, jobs? Nope. Faction-wise, yeah, does everyone still hate us? What is going on here? Did anything change dramatically in the last 5 minutes? No. Okay, brother, did the Nomads hate us? Yeah. Where were they? I thought I just saw them.
Up at the top.
There they are! Ta-da! Yes, the Nomads hate us. News at 11.
Can't imagine why. So yeah, that's also... Real fast. That's why the Nomads were after the MacGuffin so badly, because they wanted the key.
Be careful out there.
You too.
All right, let's mobilize the fleet. But yeah, that's why the Nomads want this thing so goddamn badly, is it's not only is something that could potentially be used against them, again, fan theories, because the game will not explain this, is possible that they could also utilize it to like start building an intergalactic empire or something. We're not completely certain, but if they could figure out how to use it like without blowing up their whole civilization, oh boy.
Yeah, that's why one of their objectives with taking over places was to crack down on artifacts, because they wanted to grab the trinkets from their masters and also see if they can find powerful stuff like that purple egg.
Yeah. It's argued that's one of the reasons they want to restrict artifact trade is that it'd be easier for them to then find anything interesting in those piles of artifacts rather than having them scattered all over the system by rich idiots. You think they just possess the rich idiots and just buy the artifacts, but whatever.
The base is taking heavy damage from a Nomad attack group. Several dozen small Nomad ships. We don't know where they're...
They're everywhere. This is Colonel Zane. We are entering combat.
This is Alpha Leader, Colonel Zane. Alpha and Beta have been holding ground, but we're taking steady losses.
Beta Leader here. We're going in. Roger that, Alpha. Colonel Zane, this is Beta Leader. A large Nomad ship just uncloaked in our sector. Acknowledged. I bet it's the base they're launching from. All units, concentrate your fire on the Nomad battleship.
This is Alpha, engaging the enemy.
Understood. We're going in. We lost Alpha too!
Alright, time to fight an actual Nomad battleship that can shoot back. Hey, remember what I said about blind spots? This battleship has a few. I forget exactly where it is. I think you could tuck yourself right in here.
Battleship.
Oh, this is going down so much faster.
Let's keep it up. The Nomad ship is taking a beating. Keep concentrating your fire on it.
Yeah. You still go for energy efficiency?
Command center. What is our primary target? We almost got it. All wings, let's finish this thing off. Just a few. Alpha Wing, take out those turrets.
Junie, I think you got a little glitched out there.
Imagine that taking about 3 times longer.
As you can tell from the constant chatter.
Another Nomad capital ship just uncloaked. All units, break up your attacks and engage the capital ship.
Colonel Trent, Colonel Zane, break away from the battle and return to base immediately.
Sir, another Nomad capital ship just uncloaked. We can't leave.
That's an order. Our Tinker Toy weapon is ready.
Understood. Returning to base. Come on, Trent. Don't engage any Nomad fighters. We have to get back to Aurelian.
One battleship for the road.
Dock.
Looks like the base is taking a pounding.
The evacuation should be almost complete. We have to land quickly.
Trent, we've made modifications to the artifact. It should work now. All you need to do is activate it in the right location. What's the status out there?
It's unbelievable. The Nomads are constantly getting reinforcements. We won't be able to hold them off much longer.
This is it. Everybody to their ships. Trent, Junie, escort the freighter with Quintain and Sinclair.
All set, sir.
Our forces will meet in the Nebula field on the far side of the system. Good luck.
Quintain, fly directly to the rallying point in the Nebula. Trent and I will provide you cover.
Understood. We're on our way.
Oops, I forgot to give a comm edit for Quintain there. A comm filter. Also, I think our base just got blown up.
Oh, dang it.
We're picking up another set of signals. Yet another Nomad capital ship is approaching Omicron. All combat wings, concentrate your fire on that ship and whatever else they throw at us. It is imperative that we buy our people some time to evacuate. I'm heading to the Osiris. Colonel Zane, make sure that Quintain and Sinclair get safely to the rallying point.
Yes, sir. Damn it. Trent, we have to protect the transport at all costs. Quintain, keep heading toward the Osiris.
Understood. We have to get out of here.
You see why I go for energy efficient weapons? Because even now my weapons are still getting drained. I could like break off and zoom around for a while until my energy comes back, but meh, I'm a bad flyer.
You're a bad.
Mr. Trent, we have to go faster.
Oh, we can just get out of here. All right, cool, bye. It's
shut it.
It's not always 100% clear when you have to fight and when you can just leg it. Also, hey, check out that sun is all the way on the far side of the system. That's cool.
Which begs the question how the asteroid field formed around that planet and not around the sun.
This is yet another system modders love to do stuff
The
with.
Nomads are falling back.
Cause
This is Delta Leader, Colonel Zane. We're here to escort you to the Osiris.
Roger that. What's the situation?
We took heavy losses during the evacuation. Only 4 transports and about 24 fighters made it back to the Osiris.
That bad?
To all units, I've arrived on the Osiris and we have reached the rallying point. Everybody, fall back.
man, Aurelian gets a cool helmet. Yeah, like I was saying, there's another one modders love to do stuff with, because, hey, it's a story-only system, and it's actually trivially easy to add it back into the game and just flesh it out as an actual proper system. You basically have to change a couple lines of code since most of the work's already been done. The game files aren't normally editable. Normally they're these stupid data files, but modders a long time ago figured out how to uncompress them into a readable form.
Colonel Zane, we're approaching the Osiris.
Okay, this is it. Go ahead and land, Trent. I'll meet up with you on the deck.
Dock.
Oh, Gato's saying this game is like 4 Star Foxes long. Yeah, I mean it's a decent size.
Where is everyone?
The briefing's already started. Let's go.
Is everyone clear on their assignments? Okay then. Ah, Trent, Junko. Good, you've arrived. We're just now discussing our attack plan. Long-range scans have detected a Nomad jump gate in the area that will lead us to our final destination. We'll fly there through the Badlands, which should give us some cover from the Nomad attacks. We'll enter the jump gate and fly into what we think is the Nomad homeworld. Once there, we'll have to improvise. We'll break into 4 attack groups. Trent, you will lead Alpha Team. I'll lead Beta, and Colonel Zane will head up Gamma. A group of heavy bombers will maintain a holding pattern until we can clear them a path. Any questions? Okay, let's go.
All right.
See you in space.
Let's get 'em.
Let's go.
Are we being asked to lead?
Herr von Clausen, you're coming with us?
Yes, I am. We must still drive the nomads from our worlds and avenge those we have lost. I'm going with you because I owe them something. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Good luck.
To us all.
Okay, one last chance to rest up and stock up. For the next parts, I'll let you all enjoy. This is one of my, personally, streamer out here, these are my favorite parts of the game coming up.
This is it, the big finale.
Make a little safety save, and let's go. Enjoy what's coming up, because again, this is all using kind of one-time only assets. They, for what limited budget they had, they kind of pulled out the stops at the end, but enough bracing the viewers, let's go. We've already seen this text, let's rock. Alright.
Now that we're all here, let's move out. The coordinates to the Nomad jump gate have been uploaded into everyone's neural nets.
Alright, people, here we go.
Oh, actually, Gato, did you mean this game is like 4 Star Foxes in terms
The
of everybody
Osiris is too
nagging
large
you?
for the Nomad gate, and won't be able to assist us.
Oh, the Osiris is too big to fit through.
Because, yeah, everybody
According
nags
to
you
our
in this
scans,
game.
the Nomad gate is close, just outside the nebula. Expect heavy resistance once we clear it.
I mean,
that's our strategy. The Osiris will create a diversion on the other side of the system. Hopefully the Nomads will fall for it. Our strategy is to head directly into the Nomad gate. We believe the alien homeworld lies directly on the other side. Our best chance is a frontal assault with everything we have.
Whoa, that's a different jump gate. We haven't seen that kind before. Oh, got us saying it isn't as long. Yeah, it's a fairly long main story. We are almost at the end. This is the last mission.
Look at that thing. I'm not picking up any ships.
Keep your eyes open. The Nomads are bound to know we're coming.
I'm actually doing a proper docking, so I could. Uh-oh.
Battleship.
All fighters, engage the Nomads.
Die! Ow, 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 ow. You see how much shield damage I'm taking? That is a lot. Come on, die already. Thank you.
Trent, take point through the gate. Everybody else, follow.
Target destroyed.
Wow. Those allies are useful for once. That's nice. Alright, let's actually see the jump animation.
Dock.
Oh, pretty.
Kind of like a jump hole, honestly. Just no because there's no animations. Alright, what does the Nomad homeworld look like? What the hell?
What the heck is that?
That was my line.
Looks like a giant barrier of some sort. We must find a way to break through it.
How do we do that?
I'm reading several strong energy signatures on the surface. Those could be our targets. All ships head for the barrier.
So yeah, welcome to one of the weirdest frickin' systems in the game. There's some kind of giant metal wall. I mean, there's the gate behind. There's an entire planet here. Any information on it? Nope, nothing. Nobody has any idea what it is. Not sure what this barrier is. There's a sun. Yeah, this system is wild. This is one of the weirdest, man, young me
Found an
went.
entrance through the barrier, but it looks heavily shielded. Looks like several power generators are supplying the shield with enough power that I can't penetrate it.
Understood. Trent, you and your wing have to take out the power generators. All other units continue to engage the Nomad fighters.
Nice of them to put the generators on the outside of the shield, but I digress. Little tip, see that turret behind you? Die! Die, turret, die!
Yeah, the confusing part about turrets is that they don't have health bars, but they can still be blown up.
It will
and it's
die
really important.
eventually, it just takes a minute.
And the trouble is you don't know if you're hitting the right spot.
This is the trick to this mission, is tuck yourself into a corner so you get shot less. But yeah, no, this place is absolutely wild. Okay, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna take out the generators. Nothing I can about. Yeah, she generator dies fast.
The first generator is gone. Good job, Alpha.
I know you can, it's not working for some reason, so whatever, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, like some of the NPCs are going for the generators.
Or for the turrets. Weird. Whatever.
Whatever. We got a little Death Star run thingy. Speaking of sci-fi references.
Yeah, this is absolutely wild. It's so interesting.
Trent's wing has destroyed the third generator. Only one more.
But yeah, in an actual Anubis, you'd be blowing up a lot faster.
A lot slower and taking a lot more damage.
Shield is going down.
That's what I meant. You
All
would be
units,
blowing up a lot
proceed to the
faster.
opening. Trent, you and your wing go first.
Trent, fly through the opening in the barrier. We'll follow you.
Alright, what is this like? I don't see a docking on this. I guess we just fly through it.
In the gaping hole.
Whoa!
Wow, look at this place.
It looks like the Nomads built a complete shell around this sun.
Incredible. It's similar to the old theory of a Dyson sphere. It allows the Nomads to harvest all energy coming from that sun.
What do we do now?
Whatever it is, it's massive. Uploading coordinates.
All units, proceed to King's coordinates. Trent, this could be your target.
More Nomad ships!
Here they come!
Trent, Junie, take your wings and proceed to the structure ahead. King, go with them. All other units, stay here and engage the Nomads.
Alright, it's up to us.
Let's put an end to these Nomads, once and for all!
So yeah, this system is absolutely freaking wild. Apparently they built a habitable Dyson sphere. This isn't just a ring world. They actually built an entire friggin' habitable surface on the inside of all of it. So apparently Dom Kavash did. That's wild. Anyways, here's the Nomad City. It's also cool.
It's a city. A giant Nomad city.
I'm reading a strong energy field around the structure. We have to find a way to disable it.
This is another one modders love to use these models because they're just so wild. Bioweapons platform. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I think I just need generators. There we go, those little numbers. They still built
it's
fat
so
cruise
pretty.
instructors. It's just so weird. Like, I gotta say, young me playing this game, this was bizarre. It was so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops, I need to shoot this thing. Power generator. Die already.
Good shot, Trent. Damn it. No effect yet. Take out another one.
Contact is D6.
Gamma 1 is on fire.
I'm busy.
You know, it's pretty wild that we apparently found the way to destroy this alien threat to all of humanity. And instead of Aurelian taking it himself, has decided to trust it to this dude he just met 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, for some reason it's in Trent's cargo hold. I'm not sure if that was clear by now. I think when I was first playing this, I thought either Sinclair or Quintain had it, but nope, Trent has it.
Yep, they gave it to this schmuck because you're the PC.
I mean, I did use 2 guns during the prison escape. That was prison rescue. That was pretty cool.
Coming down.
Oh, you only need 2? Afraid me.
From your ship. 700 rels and rising.
Trent, it's the artifact. Something's gone wrong.
900 rels.
It's too dangerous. Trent, jettison that thing before it blows.
500 rels.
No, I'm already committed. We've only got one shot at this.
Trent!
Trent, no!
Well, this is where Trent dies.
The hypergate is open.
It's beautiful. We beat them.
No, they're gone, but they're not beaten.
The Order will watch this gate. We'll be ready for them next time. There is much to be done in the colonies to repair what has happened. You're needed at home, Trent.
Home? And where's that now?
Manhattan, Trent. You can do a lot of good there.
Home? In Manhattan? You know, it doesn't sound so bad now. Now, if I could just get a good Sidewinder fang. Let's go.
Real quick, Gato saying, I don't know if you know, Dyson Sphere is meant to be a place you move into.
It's been nearly 2 weeks since hostilities between Rhineland and the other houses came to an abrupt end, and peace has settled over the colonies. Despite many lingering questions, government officials remain tight-lipped about what has triggered this sudden change. In other news, LSF Commander Junko Zane and Freelancer Edison Trent, both former enemies of the state, have been granted full pardons and have received the Lone Star for Bravery, the highest decoration any individual in the colonies can receive, though the details of their heroism have been sealed.
Liberty Ale, mister?
No, thanks.
I never told you. I asked the bartender about you the day we met.
You did you?
Mm-hmm. Sorry I'm late. The debriefing took longer than usual.
I guess you can't rush the president. Or amnesty.
Not to mention the generous reward. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Aurelian. Let me tell Junie you're here.
No, Colonel Trent. Even with the colonies rebuilding, and the contaminated human population restored to normal, the threat isn't over. For now, it's better I stay less well known. I just wanted to see if you would consider a proposition.
What sort of proposition?
To be the eyes and ears of the Order here in Liberty. Think about it. Enjoy your vacation, Freelancer. I'll be in touch.
Be seeing you, Casper.
Trent, let me introduce Mr. Harrison, our newest diplomat. Mr. Harrison, Edison Trent.
Edison? What an unusual name.
Call me Trent. Pleased to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, Mr. Trent. President Jacoby speaks highly of you.
And that's it. That is the story of Freelancer. Yes.
And that, as they say, is that.
Our final objective. Our final mission objective is located in our log and everything. God damn it, not now. Hang on. Not now.
Gato's asking, what's so unusual about the surname Edison? I mean, nothing here. Maybe it's unusual in the Freelancer universe.
I guess. Their first name Edison, yeah. And, okay, as I was saying, our final objective... So once again, this tracks all the objectives of the most recent mission we did, which normally would just be, some rando mission we got at a bar. In this case, though, it was the final story mission. It actually lists objectives in order, including our very last final objective, find a job.
Aww.
At the end of the day, we're back to freelancing. So, to comment earlier, because sorry, I meant to comment on other things, but yes, Dyson Spheres, so that's actually a different design for a Dyson Sphere, because yes, the quote-unquote standard Dyson Sphere design is just basically a giant set of solar panels around the sun just to harvest energy, and then use that to power your entire planet and entire civilization, blah, blah, blah. For some reason, this one is even crazier, where they actually built the entire Dyson Sphere around the habitable radius of the sun, which is insane. That's taking the ring worlds from, like, Larry Niven's book, or from Halo, times... I don't know, 10, 11. That's like putting 11 ring worlds around a system at once. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, they would somehow have to cap the sun to harvest the energy, but also let enough leak through so that the inside is still habitable.
No, that's even crazier. I'm not sure you noticed that sun didn't have anything built directly around it. That was all around the habitable zone of the sun, which meant they basically built a metal shell the size of the orbit of the Earth.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, poor Gato. Airbot died, ripped. In any case, had a good time here.
Type out.
There we go. Thanks for being here, Gato. In any case, Well, the other thing you don't need to be listening to read is, once again, Trent has all of his notes on everything that just happened. So it's a lot. Trent gets increasingly exasperated with everyone's nonsense. Where was it?
That's surprising.
Here was the Takagi mission. Here was Ozu dying. Ozu dying again. Here we are, going into Rhineland. More going into Rhineland. Yeah, the two guys with the weird soothsayer. More Herr von Clausen. Guy coming to Holstein. The guy who had 100 units of construction machinery in his cargo, so he actually wasn't lying to the Rhinelanders when he said he was shipping stuff. Oh, here's some notes on Herr von Clausen. 500 confirmed kills. Christ. Let's see. More notes. Yeah, everyone died. That was sad. Back to the bar. Or back to Buffalo Base. The rescue of... Here we are. Trent is developing a deep-seated hatred for the Nomads. I wonder why.
At least we still have the president.
Walker died. That was sad.
Yeah, there's a pretty high named character body count in this game.
I love Trent's comment here. So the artifact turns out to be a giant system map. I have one of those on my ship. Good for nothing, bald-headed windbag. Oh, Trent.
To be fair, Quintain does tend to rub people the wrong way.
All right, picking up the artifact. Nomad battleships. Yeah, Dyson. Trent, it's not a Dyson's sphere. It's a Dyson sphere. Goodness sake. Everyone in this fight owes, quoting from Trent, everyone in this fight owes the Nomads something. Revenge or a cry for freedom. No matter what, we've got to win. When did I get so damned patriotic? Must be all this space bacteria I keep seeing.
It's...
Second person call it a Tinker Toy. Is that term copyrighted? I guess not. Anyways. I'll actually read off the final entry in full, even though it is the longest one. But still, the epilogue to this whole thing. Edison's notes. We managed to make it out of there after all. The Nomads all got sucked away into some kind of wormhole above the Nomad city. Aurelian and the Order intend on keeping a close eye on it. They've even asked me to be their contact in Liberty. Hakera has gone back to Kusari to rebuild. Tobias ended up getting kicked out of the Bretonnia Royal Space Force, just like I thought he would, but I think he got a girlfriend or something out of it. Von Clausen was nowhere to be found after the fight. He's presumed dead, but I doubt that. A man like Von Clausen doesn't just fade away. President Jacoby gave Junie, King, and I a full pardon. We even got a medal, the Lone Star. Sounds kind of goofy, doesn't it? Anyway, much as I appreciate that, it doesn't make up for the fact that I never got paid. Just my luck. I'm a hero, but I'm back to freelancing. In the end, even that's not all that bad. There's still lots of worlds to discover and systems to explore. I don't think I'm ready to call Liberty home yet. A not insignificant reason for that is I don't think I'll ever get used to Liberty Ale. And that's it. That's Freelancer. Dominic, if you're trying to talk, you're muted.
Oh yeah, that was it. That's everything. Now we are free to lance.
Freelance, yeah.
Me.
Let's see, we have about a half hour left. Do I have enough time? You know what? Let's see if I can push it. There are two more systems to show off. And we could have done this before. In fact, nobody even asked if I wanted to do it earlier, back when we were picking up the Eagle. I said I want to hold off until now, and I'm glad I did. We could have done this at any time, though. These systems are open again the second you get to Bretonnia and the whole galaxy, the whole sector opens up. You can go over here. It's a bad idea, but you can. We are heading out to the edge of known space. And past there. So, back to the Borderlands for us. Back to, not Chigoku, where the hell is... Did I never map out the Omicron systems? Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, fastest route to Omicron Alpha, go. Great. No great options. Fast route Omicron Theta, nope. You know what, I'm overthinking things, forget this. Let's head out to the Sigma systems. That's gonna be... You know where we've never been? Rhineland. Oh, that reminds me, the Rhinelanders hate us. Hey, who wants to take bets on what our rep is these days? Oh, look at that! Our rep got completely 100% reset. Like, wiped out. This is the reason why you don't bother rep grinding for a while, because, yeah, no, we just got wiped out. Oh, by the way, we just jumped to level 17 to level 32, because that's what our net worth puts us at. Now that another thing, our level is no longer capped, so it's now merely tied to wealth. I'll tell you right now, thanks to HDE mod, the final level is level 40 at, I believe, around 3 million total wealth. In any case, so we are once again back on good terms, in fact, amazing terms. The Liberty Native Liberty Security Force, they love us. Synth Foods loves us. Most of the Liberty companies magically love us again. The Blood Dragons still like us, though, so that's nice. We're still on good terms with the Kusari criminals, at least one group of them. The Order loves us. Most of the groups are neutral. Bunshuk is back to being on unfriendly terms with us. They're not hostile, though. That's something. We're hostile terms with Red Hessians, Unioners, Xenos, Liberty Rogues, Corsairs, Lane Hackers, Mollies, and absolutely lethally hostile with the Nomads. So Nomads and Order will stay there for the rest of the game. They, spoilers, they maintain no bases, have no ships, so we won't be seeing them again. As for the rest, I am pissed that we are suddenly magically hostile with both the Outcasts and the Corsairs again. Fortunately, I think my modification to rep still works, so I can just go punch some Xenos for a minute. And now that we're back on good terms with Liberty, we can do that with impunity. Well, that decides our destination, Colorado.
Oh wow, setting foot in that place we only went into like twice before.
Because the Xenos maintained a base there, we ran straight past last time.
Wait, isn't this where we ground last time?
No, were we in Colorado again? I forget. Anyways. Alright, well, as Trent said, it's back to freelancing.
Yep. Back to this dead-end job.
Liberty Police 1-1. Document clear. Good luck out there. There's nothing here I want.
But yeah. So, as you noticed, I believe I commented during Ralga's stream of Privateer 1, the plot seems very familiar, and that's why, because spoilers, but the Freelancer plot is once again a...
Objective reached.
Domino, are you muted again?
Oh yeah, I think I am again, sorry. Once again, you find, a magic artifact, and, triggers this whole MacGuffin thing, and now everybody wants the MacGuffin, and it does weird things. So, all the usual.
It is also, this whole punching up Xenos thing isn't just, like, for personal reasons. If we're doing what I'm going to do, it is vital. We are on speaking terms with both the Outcasts and the Corsairs. We're headed into the middle of Outcast and Corsair territory, and I don't feel like fighting off Titans 14,000 times.
Yeah, especially since they infinitely respawn.
So, we at least need to get them neutral with us. In fact, honestly, while I'm here, I might as well make them friendly.
Objective reached.
And there they are. In the words of wise man, suffer not the Xeno to live.
Enemy on my 6.
Apparently there's a group called the Death Watch.
I don't know. I can't keep up with the kids are playing these days.
That reminds me, discussion on what I could be streaming next. Because Domina has another game picked out, but I have two jobs.
Yeah.
Two choices.
There's gotta be an easier way to make a living.
Have to wait in line. So, I have two options, and I'll actually post this more on the Discord. Option one is I could kind of do a simpler, lighthearted stream, or, well, not simpler, more brain-dead stream of Total Warhammer 3. That's one of my thoughts. I realize I haven't showed off that yet.
Oh.
I could.
That's true.
I don't know how much I'd have to mod it, because I'm infamously bad at that game, but...
Yeah. But we get to show off the cool factions.
Freelancer, Alpha 1-1. Mind if I take a peek in your hold? Didn't think so.
By cool factions, I mean the cool faction, because there's only one.
It's just, I don't know if Jay watches these VODs or anything, but hey, if he wants to hear about the old world Warhammer as opposed to Warhammer 40k, that's one way to show it off. Plus, I do know Total War Warhammer 40k is coming out at some point, and that'd be nice to rewarm myself up on Total War.
Are they gonna like start nickel and diming us for every single overpriced DLC?
Of course they are. It's Creative Assembly. Of course they're going to.
Depression.
Gods, they're almost as bad as Paradox. Almost.
And that's saying something. Oh dear, we're getting negative again.
That being said, hey, at least it's something.
Yeah, but old Warhammer has the Lizardmen, and like, you can't get that 40K.
Yeah, so I could do that as kind of a talk about old world Warhammer, at least the bits and pieces I know of it, and show off some cool stuff in it. And how are we doing? Oh, see, Corsair's already neutral with us. But God, I love modding this game. Anyways, we are headed towards Ore Base, which is Xeno's headquarters, and also their main base in Colorado. And as always, if you head towards a faction base, you tend to find members of that faction.
Man, they are angry at you for
We already ran into one patrol. We're probably going to run into more. So that was one thought, is I could just play Total Warhammer 3. It'd be modded a bit, but I wouldn't mind showing it off and everything and showing some cool stuff. The only bit is what faction to play. I mean, obviously Lizardmen. I mean, duh.
Yeah, but the question is which Lizardmen?
Yeah.
There's a few options.
I'm quite partial to the Last Defenders of Shotl. They're really fun. Their start is kind of fun. Especially since... See, I'd love to play one of the more quote-unquote diplomacy-friendly Lizardmen, or one of the ones that starts over in Lustria and, you know, can, like, ally with other Lizardmen faster. The problem is, NPCs absolutely hate the player, and you're supposed to be able to do diplomacy and know if they like you enough, they'll, you know, confederate with you, and you can, you know, peacefully unify them without having to fight them. I have news for you. If you're the player, that never works. The amount of goodwill you have to build up with them, and the amount you have to suck up to them just to get them to confederate with you is insane. You basically have to, ironically, declare war on them, beat them senseless until they only have one settlement left, suddenly break off the war, ally with them, then through a lot of work become their best friend, and then attempt to confederate. Because they don't check things like... really one of the few things they check is relative strength. And sometimes they don't even check that. They don't care if you could easily curb stop them into the floor. They won't do it.
Yeah, honestly, you're better off just conquering them outright, because
it's really stupid, but honestly, you're better off just war decking them.
I mean, to be fair, it is called Warhammer, like
Which,
Total
if
War.
I started in Lustria, would quickly turn into a bloodbath. There's like 6 Lizardmen factions over there. I kind of want all of them. That'd be one of the mods I'd be running with, is recruit defeated Legendary Lord, where at the very least, if you beat them in combat, you at least get to keep the Legendary Lords around, and their sweet, sweet bonuses. All right, how are we doing?
Another one would be the fixing the buildings. Has that mod been updated?
Not really, and honestly, for Lizardmen, it just doesn't help that much, unfortunately. Want to add more building slots would be nice, but, well... How are we doing? More progress. We need to beat up more of them.
Oh, much more. And unfortunately, Liberty Rogues hate us again.
Oh, yep, there they are. High and by. They also patrol this area. Okay, forget this. I'm declaring it a waypoint. That'll make it easier. It's the best path. There. So jump hole around here, which is another easy place to grab people. A lot of pirate patrols around jump holes. In any case, so probably Last Defenders of Shotl. They start over on a different continent, where there are less Lizardmen, which means I have to war deck less people. They're also the center of, what is it called again? The Great Sand Bloodbath. There's a vampire faction in the middle absolutely everyone hates, and it's really easy to just dogpile them. It's so funny. It's a bunch of vampires in the middle of the desert surrounded by factions that absolutely despise them. So much fun. Anyways, the other one that starts over there is Tlaqua. Or no, which faction? It's the faction led by Tic-Tac-Toe. Oh, get used to stupid names for the Lizardmen. They all have absolutely stupid, god-awful, punny names, and it's hilarious. 3 of them have mounts named after Transformers Dinobots. It's great.
Oh, is that a joke?
There's 3 of them.
Ha.
I will name those if I start... You know what? Now I'm talking myself into it. I should probably start streaming it. Not now, obviously, but at some point. I'll point out all 3 when we see them.
I was gonna ask, what's the other game you're thinking of?
Okay, so the other option is a strange one. I just found out about it, and I'm like, okay, I've got to try this at some point. I need to hear second opinions on it, though. So, in 2003, they made a Warhammer 40k first-person shooter. Basically get zero publicity.
Oh, and are the closest thing to good guys that got taking place?
The ones that were accidentally the good guys in 3rd edition before Games Workshop realized, oh, oops, we accidentally made good guys. Quick, we have to fix that, and said, no, they're also bad guys.
Oh. Well...
It's like, yeah, no, it looks like a really cool, chill democracy. No, they also like brainwash and enslave people and other bad stuff, so they're also bad guys. No, we can't have good guys in this setting. Whoops, we almost made that mistake. That's about the same time they originally introduced the Necron as being slaves of the Catan, and then around the same time they retconned the Tau, they also retconned the Necron to be like, no, it's actually the other way around. The Necrons enslaved the Catan and now use them as Pokemon.
Anyway. So, okay, first-person shooter 2003.
So it is called Fire Warrior. Named for one of the main combat case of the Tau. Apparently the problem is, how do I put this politely, it's not very good.
Well, I mean,
apparently it's very samey, it has pretty bad level design, but for a lot of people, it's a cult classic, especially since when a few of us show up the Tau, and a lot of people have fond childhood memories of it. Which feels like the kind of retro game that's right up our alley, so... And plus, hey, it's a Warhammer 40k game, might as well, right?
I mean, it's no different than...
He's trying to dock, he's trying to get away. Oh no, you don't, you bastard. No, he escaped! I must avenge no, I must follow him through.
Dock.
I'll escape my wrath, will you? No base is beyond my rule. No starship is beyond my wrath. God, I love how maneuverable the Eagle is.
Weapons are ready. I see my target.
Anyway, so yeah. Oh, did you hear that chatter? I just killed the leader of a previous squadron, so they just appointed, or someone just declared himself the new leader. I don't think that'll happen. Squadrons have leaders. If you take out the leader, that'll slightly change their behavior. Or at least just make a new leader. Again, there's programming for that. It's really cool. Alright, that was in the 10 or so. How are we doing? Much better. Now Corsairs and Outcasts love us. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's lay back to Colorado. So, where was I? Oh yeah, Fire Warrior. So, is it good? Apparently not, but it's kind of a beloved childhood classic of some people, warts and all. It's also has a Tau, which I've never heard anything about, and hey, it's a Warhammer 40k game, might as well try it. So I was debating picking that up to see what it's worth. What's nice is it just recently got a re-release on Steam, and I checked it's Steam Deck compatible, so I think it works on Linux. So I don't know, that's a possibility. I'll ask around Discord, see what people are more interested in. Most importantly, do they have cruise disruptors? No, they don't. Bye. Alright, where are we going? God, I don't have time in the stream. Okay, I'm in Colorado now. I'm trying to take your pick, Galileo or Kepler. Yeah, we already saw Kepler. Let's go see Galileo. Whew. But yeah, so Total Warhammer 3 would be interesting, because again, it shows off Warhammer the Old World, which Games Workshop is finally starting to come back around to after basically a decade of trying to write it off. Because, oh, don't you all like Age of Sigmar? And 40k, we should all play Age of Sigmar instead.
Dog.
I mean, Age of Sigmar also has Lizardmen, so I guess it clears that basic low-level bar, but surely we can do better.
But... yeah. Well, you need to have higher standards around here.
Let's be alerts to fans of Vermintide. I'm debating also doing a quick start. Doing a quick start as the Empire, not actually playing as them, but just to show off their starting position and what's going on there, and point out a few, maybe a few cameos to other games in there, which is nice.
Dog.
Yeah, let's go Discord. If there's a tie, I don't know. Probably Warhammer 3, just because I already own it.
I mean, that would be the easy one.
Reached.
Even bought some of the DLC for it, even though it's all horrifically overpriced and chopped into a million pieces, just like Paradox does it. Grumble, grumble.
Oh man, you're telling me, like, I've sunk so much money into Warhammer 2 and 3.
I own
I even
all of Warhammer
1,
1, all of Warhammer 2, and about half of Warhammer 3. I had to stop for Warhammer 3 because I'm like, folks, this is getting insane. Plus, none of the factions are ones I even care about.
Yeah, and they're so overpriced.
It's ridiculous. I think, which one was it where they really finally snapped? I think it was the Changeling one, where it's not even 3 Legendary Lords, it's just 1 for $25. It's insane. I think they backpatched that one to add more stuff to it, but only after people called them out for it. So at first they were trying to see if they could get away with it.
Unfortunate.
Well, this is all the factions of Chaos who I'm never going to play as anyways, so meh.
Dog.
It'd be interesting for fans of Warhammer 40k to see it, though, because again, there's a lot more connections between 40k and the old world than people think. I mean, all the Chaos Gods are still there, Be'lakor is still around, there's a few other connections. Anyways, I should explain where we're headed. So we are hauling butt off to... oh, geez. This isn't the fun way. Shikoku, Galileo, then Shikoku, then New Tokyo, then Honshu, cutting to Sigma 19, over to Omicron Beta. Oh man, the lane hackers hate us now. Sorry, what was that?
We have 13 minutes left.
Yeah, I don't know if I can show this off properly. I also have to just grind on the Xenos for a minute.
You're gonna run a little late here.
I could run a little extra long to make up for the lack of a stream earlier. The lack of an hour's stream. Christ.
It happens. It's a learning experience.
Dog.
Another pretty system. Look at all this. Oh, now we're in counts.
That's something neat about Freelancer. Like, there's so many unexplored systems. Like, the main quest doesn't take you to nearly half of them.
Yeah, look at our map right now. Even this is more filled in than it should be because we deliberately went through all the bunch of the Omicron systems. Look at how little you've actually seen. I estimate you go through only about half the systems in the entire game.
Maybe 2/3, but still, like, there's plenty left.
Dog.
We got 5 battleship kills. Cool. That's another thing to do with this game is see how many battleship kills you can rack up during the game.
It can get pretty high if you're crazy.
Dog.
I know it can get higher than that. The big one is the initial escape from Liberty. Some of those battleships can get blown up. It's hilarious. Extremely hard to do, but hilarious. It's easier if you've gotten neutral with the rogues and picked up a dagger by then.
Dock.
And here we are back in Kusari space.
Dock.
I know I've said it before, it's still wild again how much was already cut during development. Again, it's mainly the fact that Bretonia is so short. Did you know there's still like another 3 whole systems in Bretonia we kind of just ignored? We never went to Edinburgh. That has a wild storyline. It's there that the guy ends up having a big fight with Planetform.
Dock.
Incoming Kusari freighter convoy. This is Deshima Station. You're in range of our station. Please submit your designation.
Oh, we went through here before. I forget why. So, map is looking more filled in. This isn't all the systems, though. We're still missing a couple Rhineland systems, a few Bretonia systems, all the Omega systems. Down south, sheesh. We're missing Tau 37 to connect Tau 23 with Omicron Alpha.
Dock.
The game does do a good job kind of separating systems by level, though. You notice New York, the real noob town, is stuck in the middle. It has no direct access to any of the border worlds. You have to head to either Bretonia, Kusari, or Rhineland in that order of level, then cut out into the border worlds, and then from there out into the real high-level territory, which is the Omicron systems. Here, Samura is fighting Golden Chrysanthemum. You folks have fun.
Have one in my sights. I'm taking the shot.
Dock.
I can't believe it. I lost a wingman.
Buckle up, boys. We're headed to the Shikoku system.
Dock.
Oops, overshot. Oh, not quite. Almost. So you have to be careful. Alright, let's make a safety save at Planet Tokyo. Nah, let's head to Honshu first. Okay, Honshu. Oh, there it is. Perfect. We're checking the trade gates. Because we're basic.
Objective reached. Objective reached.
This is Kusari Police, Matsu 15, Freelancer, Alpha 1-1. I'm scanning your cargo bay for contraband.
No, you're not. Bye. God, so never went into Hokkaido. That system just to the north. The Kagi space, another wild one. Just like, wow, I can't believe they did all that modeling work. I think that was only used once. They really did want to make the story feel epic.
I mean, to be fair, it does have some amazing set pieces. Yeah, you can also see the cut corners.
You are now in range. Identify yourself. This is Sorry Police, Sakura 14. Submitting
Or fire, what's going on?
Objective reached.
Oh, it's the Blood Dragons fighting the police. And Blood Dragons like us, police are neutral. So, cool.
Hooray for having friends.
Doc.
Like a true freelancer, your ideal situation is to be neutral with everyone.
At least.
Which I've said, it is possible to do. Without editing anything, it takes a lot of very careful killing, knowing who to kill and who to bribe, but it is doable. Okay, so there's actually a jump gate to Sigma 19.
Buckle up, ladies. We're headed to the new Tokyo system.
I think it's here.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed to the new Tokyo system.
Objective reached. Doc.
Let's review. Let's do Sigma 19 to Omicron Alpha. That'll be probably our best bet. Or it's Sigma 19 to Omicron Beta to Omicron Alpha.
Objective reached.
This is Bukawa Shipyard to Armored Transport Convoy. Transmit your ID code and designation. This is Spot and Cruise Blue 14. We're sending the data now. We've received your
Doc.
transmission. Spot
Objective
and Cruise Blue
reached.
14. Where are you heading?
It's a fly.
Yeah, again, there's a way to do this faster. Now, spoilers, I've also been playing Freelancer on a personal save of mine where I did modify the save files. They are, again, once you decompile them, they're shockingly easy to edit. And, figured out to tweak a few numbers. So if nothing else, I managed to invent a new thruster that works exactly like the other thrusters, that deluxe thruster we have.
Heck yes.
Looks like this,
Better
except with a
thruster.
much higher speed, like trade lane speed. It's ridiculous. So using that, I can clear systems much faster, because I can basically just turn anywhere into, like, basically summon a trade lane anywhere. It's wild. Makes things like this much faster, but I figured I wouldn't do it on stream, just keep stream pretty vanilla.
Doc.
Unmodified. You know, that's another thing. I guess we can't change our lexicon by now, because that's not how, because language is funny like that. But one of those weird oddities, how come like unmodified or it's called vanilla? It's so weird how we actually named unmodified or like unchanged after a certain flavor. Shouldn't it just be called like default or unmodified?
Yeah, but that's not as evocative. Like, it's called vanilla because, like, that's the most, like, bland, boring option. It hasn't
But
been
it's not
spiced up with
bland.
mods
That's
yet.
the thing. Like, vanilla ice cream isn't bland.
I mean, it's pretty bland.
It's flavored with vanilla. Bland ice cream would just be frozen milk.
Doc.
Well, but that's the tradition. Like, with any vanilla ice cream, you always
It's so
dress it up
wild
with topping.
how vanilla ice cream has come to be seen as, oh, it's unflavored, but it is flavored. It's flavored with vanilla. That in itself is a flavor.
But nobody eats vanilla ice cream by itself.
Some people do.
Or something else in there. I don't know. Like, I can kind of see where you're coming from, but it's like, I can also see why it's called vanilla. It just makes more sense.
Alright.
And besides, it's catchy. Like calling it, oh, the vanilla thing. It's like, kind of rolls off the tongue.
It is, I guess, evocative and something to say. Alright, let's see if I don't miss the next trade lane.
like you could use a hand.
Sorry, I just need somewhere to dock to make a safety save. We're starting to head out into the Badlands here.
Dock.
We're basically retracing our steps to grab the Eagle, if you'll remember. Back then went to Omicron Theta. So now I'm just going to go here, dock, make a safety save.
Disrupted.
Maybe.
By whom? No one's on sensors. Oh, there we go. Hey, remember how I said it would pay dividends to get friendly with the Outcasts and the Corsairs? Oh, look at that. I wonder who's mainly active out here, Outcasts and Corsairs.
Yeah, if you weren't on good terms with them, this would be
cool one. It takes one of those gas miner
tedious.
ships you were supposed to be able to dock with and just kind of made it into a station. Again, they just stuck some extra doodads on it to make a station. Cool.
Dock.
That's another thing. Again, you can make your own bases in this game just through editing I&I files. It's very difficult. There are editors made specifically for it. But it's mostly involves just, well, sticking doodads on top of each other.
Repair complete.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how we do. Man, I still have a lot of money now. I guess I never got paid, but I guess all that loot was pretty valuable. Speaking of which, I can probably drop off these stupid commodities I've been lugging around forever. I'd sell for a pretty penny out here in the middle of nowhere. Or not. Oh well. Oh, this is in fact the cheapest play chase fuel in the entire goddamn game. Whoops.
Nuts.
Oh well. Safety save. Okay, E3 Sigma 19. Yes, because we are headed out to Omicron Beta, and there's only one way there here, and it's not
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Gas Miner Ogashawa. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out there.
Let's see if I crash into the sun. Sun's right there.
Go to.
Good news, we'll have a little bit of warning before we explode and crash into the sun, so I'll just be relying on that. Cyclists and push the envelope. Oh, there's a patrol going closer to the sun than me. We should be alright.
I hope so.
This is a 100-second trip. Alright. Ooh. Wait. How close are we getting? If we clear the clouds, that's either good or that's bad. I'm gonna go a little too close to the sun, but I guess we'll find out. A couple of things. Number one, we showed off the Corsair headquarters last stream. We did not show off the Outcast headquarters, so I'm heading off to Omicron Alpha, which is the Outcast headquarters is. I'm also going to show off 2 Easter eggs. There are 2, I'll call them Easter egg systems. So one of the real secrets of Freelancer. What, there's a whole goddamn planet out here?
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
Oh, hush, it's not that bad. I think there's a weird planet in the middle of the friggin' death cloud for some reason. Like, again, just weird stuff like this in the game. Oh, there's the Omicron Beta jump hole. Whoopsie doodles. Well, let's go check out the planet. Planet Cerebus? Huh.
A mystery twin planet.
2 planets. With 1 untargetable? Hello?
Cancelled.
It's Christ.
Okay, well,
weird. Again, there's just weird stuff like this out here in the middle of nowhere. I love that idle chat. Anyways, there's the jump hole. Let's get out of here. This radiation is starting to eat through my hull a little. Just weird stuff like that. Oh, wait, there's even a wreck. Ah, what the hell? It's right here. Spoilers, we're going to go place a lot of wrecks, because we're going to place where ships explode a lot, because that's dangerous.
as usual for stuff out in the middle of nowhere.
No cargo. We got weapons. Gas Miner Guild weapons. Oh, the Sunblast and the Sky Blast. I love these things. They're so pretty. They're like these little yellow laser beams. Pew pew.
Dock in use. Entering.
Boy, if it wasn't friendly with the outcasts, we'd be in real trouble right now.
In so many ways.
Alright, off to Omicron Beta. Now, this system may look familiar. Oh, look, it looks like a lot like the place we went for the Nomad Power Cell. Shooting at home. Gas Miners Guild is fighting the outcasts. You two have fun.
Good for them. Also, you are taking a ton of damage.
Not that much. We're fine.
Visual on the enemy. Target is prime, and I'm ready.
Okay.
I have plenty of nanobots anyways, and we have a base here to repair. That
that is true.
DE3. DE3. There's our next jump hole out. Another level, hooray.
Yay.
Levels are meaningless, hooray.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, we'll see if we pass by an outcast outpost in the middle. Oh, perfect. There's Ruiz.
I'm engaging
Ruiz.
Silver 16.
I'm engaging Outcast Silver 16.
Oh, commodity, so it was, I guess, more guns? Aha! More codename guns. This one's Wildfire. I think this is actually one of the better ones, if memory serves.
I mean, now that you have beaten the game, this would be the time to start throwing those things around.
Oh, I have
if it's good.
better prize in mind. Oh, you think the codename weapons are good? You ain't seen nothing yet.
We're gonna be going so late tonight.
Look, it's either that or I do yet another stream of this, a short one.
I know, it's just, you tend to be the one who wants to end early.
I feel bad about losing a whole goddamn hour.
Repair
Beginning.
I know.
Alright, let me go fast. Just stock up on nanobots?
Loaded
I mean, you might as
into
well.
cargo hold.
Yeah, I might as well.
You're rich. You're rich. You're rich. You're rich.
And
Oh, gee, Deep Rock Galactic.
We're heading some dangerous places. Alright, I'm officially gonna stop looting wrecks. We're done. I don't want to waste any time.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Ruiz. Everything's go for launch. Good journey.
Here's the Hosho Maru. Ow.
Go to.
We're off to Omicron Alpha, which is headquarters of the Corsairs. Did things right. There it is. Man, that was close.
Dock.
Now we're in a gas cloud. Ooh, the upfront data jump was ready, but I forgot about that. Alright. Let's go to the cloud heading south and see what we can see. Pretty sure it's south anyways. We'll see once we exit the cloud. Notice all the green stuff floating through the air, by the way? Alien organisms. That's actually a commodity you can buy around here for really cheap. They sell cheap alien organisms here that sell for insane profit back in like California. Problem is, they're perishable. So good luck hauling them all the frickin' way back to California before they expire. There it is.
Yep.
Whoa. 4 planets. That's a lot of planets. Check something. Okay. Look up, Planet Brenta. Not quite. Let's go this way. So it's a bit of a hike, but there's no trade lanes out here, so as again, we're in the middle of pirate space. None of the official colonies go out this far.
Yeah, you're in the middle of nowhere, really.
There's a few things to see out here. Number one, hey, most of the planets are neutral. One of them is not. One of them is friendly. How interesting.
Yay, friendlies.
Aha. Something just popped up on our left.
It's the lost Kobayashi Maru. No, wait.
It's something else. Just wait to see that freaking planet shows. I think it's about 8 kilometers.
That was 10.
There it is. Aha, there it is. Planet Malta. Outcast headquarters. But what is that giant ship out there? Alright,
Thank
viewers.
goodness for increased draw distance.
Let's see if you can identify it before we get too close. Oh, where's that other station out here? No, there's another one. Weird. Well, whatever. Do. Starting to look familiar. Have we seen this before somewhere? Remember back in the opening cutscene, way back at the beginning of Stream 1? The 5 colony ships launching? Remember the big statue on Planet Manhattan? Big building? Was a colony ship?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, gals, non-binary pals, this is the Hispania. At least what's left of it.
I was about to say, yeah, it's seen better days.
So in case I was wondering where it crashed, here we are. Omicron Alpha 6D. There's even a wreck. It's not the Hispania isn't flagged as a wreck. It's the Viking right next to it. But there's a wreck right next to it, so you can help remember where it is. But yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, for 800 years, it's just been sitting out here.
Yeah. Still hasn't been completely picked apart. Kind of interesting. Anyways, I'll tell you right now, 3 of the planets are unoccupied. Planet Malta, however, is Outcast headquarters. Much like Planet Crete was for the Corsairs, the Outcasts have their own headquarter planet. And it's an interesting one. I'll show you the history of it once we dock. Now, you have to remember about the Outcast faction. They're a bunch of criminals. However, they specifically specialize in the cardamine trade. So, hopefully we'll have more details about that here. If I remember where the hell the docking ring is. Hello? Where's the docking ring? Oh, of course, on the first side. Silly me. Ooh, there's a jump hole out there. That's the Tau 37 jump hole, based by process of elimination. Oh, there, I can just start at the docking ring. No, you don't. I want to dock first. I see you heading for the docking ring.
Acknowledged. Stand by.
No!
You will be cleared to proceed when it's free.
Darn it.
Stupid Ace, Genet, something.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. You are now cleared to
Those are the Flying Sabers. Those are the top tier Outcast ships. So again, if we weren't friendly with them, this would be a fight.
Mm-hmm. It's on par with the Eagle or the Titan. About.
Alright. So, Doc, let's have a look at the history of the planet. I'm not reading all of this, but I'll leave it as an exercise for the viewer. I will summarize, though. First, all this. Scroll down a bit. Mm-hmm. Scroll down a bit more. Mm-hmm. And scroll all the way to the bottom. So let's summarize this. Hey, remember that cardamine stuff the Outcasts are smuggling? This planet is covered in cardamine. Like the whole damned planet. Just has cardamine everywhere. Turns out, Yeah, it's a, it's everywhere on the planet. The Outcasts have been using it for hundreds of years, and it turns out long-term cardamom use actually permanently alters the DNA of those who use it, which actually was already noted. If you check the description for cardamom, it'll mention something about permanent genetic alteration. What the colonies don't know is how much it alters them. The Outcasts are now effectively mutants. They actually cannot survive without cardamom, so which is why they keep stashes of it with them when they travel. They are now effectively mutated humans. They cannot survive without cardamom, and their brilliant plan is to actually deliberately spread cardamom to all the other houses and basically turn themselves into drug lords.
Yeah,
it's
because if they can get everyone else dependent on cardamom, they're sitting on the one and only supply of it, so then they can basically just start shelling it out to everyone. Because if it mutates the other people, they'll also be heavily dependent on it or require it, and yeah.
Yeah, in fact, their biggest threat right now is apparently Pharmaceuticals, a company we've run into from time to time, would be the one making money hand over fist off everyone, but, you know, separate problem commentary on healthcare systems. Anyways. So, as you might expect then, drum roll please, they have some of the cheapest cardamom anywhere in the entire goddamn sector.
Yep, like anywhere in the whole system.
I don't know if this is the cheapest cardamom in the entire game. If it isn't, it's damn close. So, yeah, you can theoretically make mad bank transporting from here all the way to Planet Manhattan, but it's a bit of a hike, so...
Yeah, like it is a 1,200 credit profit, but that's a heck of a run. And
that is a very long way, so... They do sell the best ships in the game here. This is the Saber. The third of the 3 best ships in the entire game. Between the Eagle, the Titan, the Saber. This is the Outcast one. You'll notice once again it is basically the dagger with extra stuff glued onto it. Little hidden benefit of it. See how weird the ship shape is? Those hard points, or not hard points, but subgroups on the ship are spaced extremely far apart, which means even once shields are down, it takes a lot less damage from missiles than you'd think, because the missiles usually only strike one subgroup at a time. Makes it pretty useful in PvP for that regard. But for us, we don't really care. It's good, but again, it's not as good as the Eagle.
Right.
Do you have any news out here? They don't have any colony news.
This is the Colony News Service.
Of course not.
Well, at least they're making money hand over fist. That's a thing.
Priorities.
Oh dear. Moving on. Do they not have any jobs? Yes, and yeah, hey, remember those stupid like 15,000 credit jobs?
Whoa.
Yeah, those are for chumps. Here are some real jobs.
Oh, but difficulty 38.
Yeah,
so
see,
yeah,
the jobs cap out at difficulty 40, which I believe pays 150,000 credits per job. So yeah, no, these are jobs that are actually sort of worth taking because they're actually worth some real cash. Of course, they're also extremely high difficulty because the ships you're fighting are some of the best in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if these bounty hunters, for example, were flying hammerheads. So, you know, have fun with them. In any case, we found the Dark Secret of the Corsairs, we found the Dark Secret of the Outcast, we found what's left of the Hispania. That's a fun Easter egg of the game. We're still not done yet. Freelancer has not revealed all of its secrets. I have a question. There's an area up here, I will just tell you right now, the Corsairs and Outcasts kind of call a zone of death. An area that is considered a great trial for their pilots to attempt to go to and make it out alive. So here's a riddle for you. What kind of challenge would... Hold on.
Visit Planet Malta. Planetary docking cleared. Good luck out there.
Never get tired of that. So what kind of threat, what kind of peril or challenge would make even hardened pirates pause? Even pirates in some of the best ships in the game, some of the best pilots in the entire game, and make them shake in their boots? Why don't we go find out? And not, you know, fly into the goddamn sun in the process, so we're getting kind of close. We might get the warning here. Unfortunately, the sun death radius is hard programmed into the game, but for some stupid reason, it's not shown on this map, so I can't plot an exact route around its death zone, so I have to kind of guess. 10 kilometers is usually a good guess point. So once I'm perpendicular, we'll stop getting closer to it, and start slowly going around it. Thank goodness for turret view. You'll notice I never bothered putting a turret on this thing. I forget if the turret even faces forwards, and if it doesn't, it's not very useful. And I don't know, it doesn't add that much. And again, the problem is it's very hard to find a turret with 600 projectile speed, and if you have a turret with any other projectile speed, it'll throw off your targeting.
Yeah. And honestly, we're already running energy hungry, so putting another gun on here isn't going to help.
And we have insane dips. I'm not sure how hard we were hammering up the new story. Now, to be fair, again, they thought we were supposed to be in Anubis, but I digress.
So yeah, there's kind of no point slotting a turret, really.
Flying around the sun. Alright, that should be good. Now, there's another shipyard out here. They have Tripoli's shipyard out here for repairs, I thought. Or, no, wait, that's at the other base. That's the Omicron Beta with the Corsairs. Beta? Hang on. Silly me. Omicron Gamma. Sorry.
Oh, whichever one it is.
Alright, we know we're in the right spot when we start seeing a big ring of X's from all the dead outcasts around the area. That's going to be our hint.
Radiation damage detected.
Well, it's radiation. I don't think they were just scared of a bit of radiation, though.
Go to.
Well, at least there's no asteroids to dodge around. Oh, there it is. Whoops, I went too far north.
There we go.
This jump hole. Now, remember how jump holes normally give destinations? This one's just labeled as unknown. Even our ship's navicomputer has no idea where this one goes. Huh.
A true mystery.
Oh, there's all the dead outcasts. Look at that ring of ships.
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
So where could this possibly go? Let's find out.
Dock.
Oh, Alex is here. Hi, Alex. Give me a great time. Oh, look at how pretty this system is. And look at all the people trying to kill us.
Yeah, sorry we're running late.
And look at how much goddamn damage they do.
Oh, wow, there went half your shields. So yeah, welcome to the one and only system that still has nomads. Because we blew the rest of them up, but they're still here. And they tough as heck, which makes sense.
These are the hardest ships in the entire game.
Yeah, this is why all the outcasts were dying. Because, yeah.
Bastards aren't doing something I was hoping they'd do. Oh well.
I thought it was a really low chance.
I thought so too, but last time I tested it was pretty common. Anyways, so yes, this is one of the secret unknown systems. One of the Easter eggs in Freelancer. This system has nothing in it, but it's on the map and it's really pretty. If I have this freaking radiation, I'd stick around longer. Look at that pretty ring around the sun. Alex, forgive me about check-ins. Thanks for the show so far. Oh, you're welcome. But yeah, warning right now, spoilers, there's literally nothing in the system but three things. The sun, the Omicron Alpha jump hole, and a shit ton of nomads that will spawn in periodically in groups of 4. That's it. Oh, and the radiation, can't forget that. View is pretty though. It's a really pretty system. This is another one in multiplayer people love to mod and add cool stuff into. Just it's kind of pretty already. Just remove the radiation and add some decorations and it gets really cool.
Dock.
Let's see if I get more to spawn on the other side. So, that is one, but did I say Easter eggs? They're Easter eggs plural. There's one more system to find in. Oh shit.
Oh. Yeah, they have a chance to drop a really good gun, but they're not cooperating right now.
Now, Dominic, don't spoil the surprise.
Oh, sorry. Keep doing that.
Bastards. Oh well, on to the next one. We're not done yet. Omicron Theta. So it's a bit of a hike. We're going from Omicron Theta to Omicron Gamma. Omicron Gamma also has a secret. We were there before to pick up this super cool Eagle and get it armed and armored. Omicron Gamma is homeworld of the Corsairs. Oh, there's also another planet out in the middle of the Death Cloud again. There's several of these. They have this cloud, but then all of a sudden there's just a planet slapped in the middle of it. No explanation, no docking, no secrets, nothing. It's weird.
It could be leftovers from,
again, another kind of what could have been of like, were there supposed to be like secret bases, secret planets? I think there was a plan there to like be able to land at any planet in the game, and therefore those planets themselves could have held some super cool secrets, but never implemented. So. Sigma systems, but that sounds dumb and boring. We're not going to do that.
Go the other way.
No, Omicron Theta. This was where Freeport 9 was, where we picked up our Eagle. That was cool. We're not going this way. We are headed towards Omicron Gamma. And hopefully don't hit any rocks along the way. Or a planet. Oh, shit. Yet another planet. Cool. It's like, wow, going through a cloud and all of a sudden planet. Whoa. Wild. Oh, well, nothing to do here. Alex says, recurring pattern of games showcased on this channel. Oh, what kind of what could have been, or oh, if only the developers had more time. I mean, it's unfortunate but tragically common in game development how they had cool ideas and kind of bit off more than they could chew, especially with anything involving Chris Roberts, which, as I said before, Chris Roberts wasn't even directly involved with the development of Freelancer. His only credit on it is like the original idea by Chris Roberts. He's not even producer. It's some other guy, his executive producer. So I don't know what all Chris Roberts had to do with the game. Maybe he didn't, and I just kind of forgot.
Okay.
Go to.
In any case. Because, of course, yeah, given infinite time and infinite money, yeah, it'd be great to make a bigger game with all this cool stuff in it and all these cool ideas, but oh well, there's only so much you can do.
Yep.
God, that's yet another game I need to stream. This game Dev Tycoon. That'd be fun, 1 or 2 shot, because it's fairly short.
Oh yeah, you did a lot of work on that one.
Well, I sorted out some of the basics on it. Finally puzzled out a few things that have been bugging me ever since it came out 10 years ago. I can't believe it came out 10 freaking years ago. More like 13 years ago, actually. Who's fighting whom? Bounty hunters and hammerheads are fighting the Corsairs. Yeah, you have fun with that. I'm not fighting hammerheads. They're another near endgame ship, another very heavy fighter. Not quite as good as the other three, but they do look kind of cool, though. I kind of like the hammerheads. They're cute.
You don't want to shoot your friend.
Alex, no idea who Chris Roberts... Chris Roberts created the Wing Commander and Privateer series.
Doc.
He is also currently involved with the development of a game called Star Citizen, aka Privateer 4. Basically, this game, Freelancer, is Privateer 3, Star Citizen is Privateer 4.
When it comes out.
They're fighting the weapons platform. Oh, holy crap, they blew up the weapons platform. Well, you have fun, folks.
They came prepared.
Right, so this is another one we're going to do a little safety save. It's a bit of a hike out of the way. We're going to do a safety save at Planet Crete. Because we actually could stay in the cloud for where we're going, but, if I don't hit any rocks. I'm going to set a waypoint there for no reason whatsoever. F2, that should do it. I just want to see Tripoli Shipyard. Tripoli Shipyard is cool, and I think it's around here somewhere. In fact, while we're waiting, let me go pull up the map. We're on Omicron Gamma. Tripoli Shipyard is at 6D. Ooh, pretty. Whoops, it's around the sun. Oh, this will be fun.
rhymed.
Alex saying, the Genesis, GBC, GBA, DS, and Xbox 360 are my go-to consoles. I didn't get into PC gaming until much later. This info is all new to me. Yeah, Chris Roberts is one of the old-school PC game developers. It's honestly, it was him and Richard Garriott kind of got PC gaming really into the mainstream. I mean, there have been a ton of games before those two on the Commodore 64, the Atari. I kind of forget my early PCs, but oh well. Any case, yeah, so Richard Garriott was doing Ultima, Chris Roberts was doing Wing Commander, a series of flight sim games back in the, God, it wasn't even 90s yet, I think it was late 80s for Wing Commander, like 1 and 2. There's where we're headed. It's that weird system over there. First I want to see, is this planet close enough? Nah, forget it. Let's head to AAA Shipyard. It's that, thanks to the increased view distance, we can see it from here. Be careful not to hit the sun. But yeah, there was Wing Commander 1 through like 5, I think. There was then a spin-off called Privateer, where instead of being, you know, a military man just doing campaigns, you're instead this privateer just wandering the systems, doing what you will. And Rauga actually streamed Privateer 1 not too long ago. Oh shit.
And Privateer 2.
I thought that was Privateer 1.
No, I'm pretty sure that was 2. I'm looking this up.
I'll have to double check the VODs.
I'm looking this up.
How close did we almost die? Yeah, I think we're within 10 kilometers. That's part of the problem. Velocity. But Escape Velocity had a top-down view. You're kind of controlling the ship from the top down. Privateer did that first-person view, which was different. Then, much later, this game, Freelancer, came out in 2003, I want to say, and yes, there were plans for it to be big. It was going to have so many features. It was going to have a robust active commodity where, like, as you buy and sell goods, their prices would change. It was going to have buildable stations, destroyable stations, player flyable capital ships, even possibly able to own multiple ships and command a fleet. It was going to be wild.
Roger.
Okay, no.
Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 2.
Rauga played the DLC for Privateer 1. That was it.
I'm pretty sure it was the base game Privateer 1. He skips the DLC, because the DLC involves the technophobe nutcases.
Oh, well, maybe it was just the base game then.
Why am I starting based on that description? How funny you should say that, because Microsoft at some point, Microsoft were the publishers on this game, basically said at some point, look folks, you gotta ship it out the door or else. Just whatever you got, finish it now, get it out the door, we're delayed as it is. So for Freelancer, they hastily did whatever they could. Quickly shoved it out the door. That's another reason why, again, parts of this game feel odd. Like, the main story feels weirdly disjointed in places, because you can tell there are places that are outright cut. Bretonia got almost completely cut out of the story. There are a few other places where they cut some really weird corners. They then vowed, Chris Roberts personally vowed that the next time he made a spaceflight game, it was going to be self-published, and he was never ever going to get cut off, and no one would tell him to release the game early, even if it took him years to make the game. And 10 years later, here we are.
12 years. 14?
God, when was the Kickstarter for Star Citizen? It was a while ago. Anyways, so yes, Starlancer is actually a different game. It's the prequel to Freelancer and a different 3D spaceflight game Chris Roberts made, basically trying to make a 3D remake of Privateer 1, or a Wing Commander 1. Anyways, why am I still talking? I should be flying. We have our target, let's go. I made my safety save, let's go. So, yes.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Tripoli Shipyard. Everything's go for launch. Good luck out there.
And Tripoli's cool. It actually takes one of the rock bases, one of the, like, criminal rock bases we've seen before.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock.
The Kickstarter for Star Citizen was October to November 2012. So it was
okay, so it's
15 and a half.
I can count. It was 14. Yeah, so that's why Star Citizen, we knew Star Citizen would take a while because he vowed that it would take extra time. Nobody expected it to take this long.
Yeah.
Look, I want to be optimistic about Star Citizen, but also, folks, it's been over 10 years. We've gone through how many? We've gone through, like, what, 2 or 3 console generations?
Sorry, Jay.
Look, I'll play it at some point.
We're very negative about Star Citizen. I know Jay's, like, super into it, and it's like, I don't know, it's just... I'd love to play it at some point.
I guess I have to
but it's
try
just
it again. I need to figure out how to tweak the settings so at the bare minimum it runs properly on my PC. That's the other problem with it. I have like a brand new PC. This PC is less than a year old. It's fairly top of the line. I bought about the best stuff you can afford, which isn't much these days, thanks AI Gen, but I digress. But yeah, this is a pretty good PC, and it can barely run Star Citizen. Like, I'm getting like, I don't know, 10 frames per second, and I'm not normally I'm not a stickler for frames, but like at least 30 would be nice, and especially at least 30 frames without melting my GPU would be nice. So
Alex saying, I'm more of a No Man's Sky gamer. Oh man, I should stream that game.
That is the other game we need to see. That's yet another game we need to stream and spend like 15 hours in, because No Man's Sky is bonkers. That is one of the, speaking of games that took forever, but that is one of the biggest like rise from the ashes success stories in gaming. Remember back when No Man's Sky first came out, the first launch, and it was a disaster. God, it was. Everybody hated it. It was terrible. Everyone just was abandoning it. It was almost thrown in the trash completely. But the devs, kudos to those devs for having the guts,
Radiation damage
both the guts to stick with it and the brains to actually realize how to fix it.
Yeah, and their solution was to keep patching and patching and patching, and all for free. Like,
that's
if
the
this was a
insane
Paradox game, if this was a Paradox game, it'd be like $200 by now because all the DLC would add up. But no, it's all free.
Yeah,
it's
that's the insane part. I don't know
$4
what deal they had with their publisher or what. I don't know how they managed to keep making free DLC for free updates for it. But yeah, it's the fact that every single one was free. So even the people who banned the game a while ago, they came back like 5 years later. And it's like, oh, the game's actually good now. And now we're all the way up to. They added mon taming battles into the game. I think you can now like tame creatures and have them fight each other. That's insane. They added vehicles. They added mechs. They added freighters. They added. I still think freighters are a new feature in that game. That is kind of where I am with the game. It's like, wow, even that's like a crazy awesome feature. That's insane. They added custom ships to the Corvettes. You can now build your own goddamn ship.
Alex saying, MS 2016 was a mess. Zero punctuated was a boring game. Games Collector's Edition of bug made it impossible to be the tutorial level. Yes, so fun fact, I in fact did pre-order the game. And yes, I know exactly what bug you're talking about. It's with the starter ship. Because part of the starter bonus ship, you already have one. So you don't need it, which means it kind of bugs that entire quest line. So like the main quest just kind of stops.
Warning.
It's pretty nuts.
Sensor efficiency reduced.
Yeah, I should give that full story when we do No Man's Sky stream or something.
We really should at some point, because that game is bananas.
Yeah. So yeah, I went out, I got the pre-order bonus, I was so happy to try it out. I got maybe 5 frames per second if I was lucky. The game was chuggy as frick. It was more like 1 frame per second, really. Couldn't get anything done, just fuddling around, and yeah, it was... But man, I'm sure if I tried it nowadays, it'd be a completely different story.
All right, one thing to show off. So, hey, look at all these dead Corsair fighters. I wonder what happened to them. Oh, hey, look, another unknown jump hole. I wonder where it goes. Once again, what kind of bizarre... I really can't stress this enough. We are on the edge of reality. This is as far out as anyone goes. Even pirates don't usually go out here. So what kind of place would be even farther than that? Last time we were out of Pink Dimension. That was cool. So this is, spoilers, the second unknown system, the one of only 2 in the game.
Unknown.
This one, not to brace the viewer a bit, is even weirder.
It does get very weird.
Also, gods, we're getting hammered.
I mean, you can't be getting hammered, you're not in the bar. Get it? Oh.
Bastards still aren't dropping their guns.
Doc.
Spoilers, we are fighting them for their guns. We want their guns. Their guns are really cool, and I'll show them off once I can friggin' get one. Anyways, oh, hey, so here we are. Ow, ow, ow.
Everything's perfectly normal here.
Show it off once I'm not getting shot at.
Shield failed. shield restored.
That's why I stocked up.
Alex saying, so glad No Man's Sky 2026 is a completely different game, right? Yeah, it's nuts.
Whoa, where were we? So, welcome to Unknown 2. Fun fact, they show up on your map now, Unknown 1 and Unknown 2. Well, they're both just called Unknown, but they're nicknamed by the fans Unknown 1 and this is Unknown 2, is the fan nickname. That side is all dark. That side is all bright. And in between are these weird spiky things. You already found more nomads. We already made friends. That's great. There are also not one but two planets, and eagle-eyed viewers might notice they both have docking rings. Ooh, we can dock with them.
I forgot both planets were here.
For once. So, let's go meet the neighbors and say hi. Let's see who lives out in the edge of reality. Like, this is another system that's just fascinating. It's just so weird. Again, when Kid Me found this was just weird. It's not even like a gives you nightmares thing. It's just kind of a, what are you supposed to do here? How do you make sense of this place? It's wild.
It's a weird place for sure.
Anyways, well, maybe they have a decent bar. Let's find out what's here. Target the docking ring. Planet Primus. Huh. Doesn't tell me much about it.
Just Primus, as in the Primarch. Here we are, the Lost Primarch. That's a 40k thing, right?
One of two Lost Primarchs, actually.
Can't keep up with the kids are playing these days.
Anyways, let's see who's home. Huh. Looks a lot like Planet Malta, honestly. The Outcast planet we were just on.
Home of the Mustafarians.
Not enough lava for that. Well, there's nobody here to greet us. There's an equipment store and a bar. You know what? Let's check the bar first. All right, anything decent to drink around here?
Oh, look. It is the monkey.
They're all of the faction monkeys.
Monkey.
Jobs? Nope.
I've seen you before, haven't I?
Mm-hmm. I'm Trent.
I remember you. Good to see you again, Mr. Trent.
So, what's up, now that I'm here?
There's nothing really going on right now, but give it some time.
Yup.
You again. Thanks a lot. Any action going on?
Pretty dry around here. Why don't you come back later?
So yeah, everyone here has monkey heads for no goddamn reason. These are nowhere else in the game. It's such a glorious Easter egg.
Oh, are there any jobs?
I just checked. No.
Ah, bummer.
Even the equipment vendor, Bentley Marmoset,
They're
has
all
nothing for sale.
monkey.
Oh yeah, the bastards don't even sell nanobots and shield batteries. They will at least repair your ship. Or repair.
Yeah, but they don't sell nanobots and
Repair
shield batteries.
complete.
Forgot about that. Hang on. Speaking of which, did we drop some? Yes, they did.
Oh, finally. And this is the part where Medesign goes crazy.
Yeah, so, oh, Alex saying this is an Easter egg. Yeah, again, this is like even out in the edge of known space, this is a secret jump hole hidden even from there. So, yes, this is one of the Easter eggs of the game, kind of one of the secret systems that's not really official on any map. All right, so here's why we're killing them, and here's why I wanted specifically guns with projectile speed of 600 meters per second. Here's a Salamanca Mark II. It's really good. This is a Nomad Energy Blaster. The Nomads now drop their guns. Spoilers, these are Class 10 weapons that the text cuts off here so it doesn't show you. But I'll tell you right now, these are Class 10 weapons. We can't even equip 6 of these. We only equip 4 of these because we only have slots for... we only have 4 Class 10 slots. In any case, you will notice a couple things. Notice this hull damage is insane. Its range is pretty good. Projectile speed 600 meters per second. Not great, but okay. Take a look at that energy usage. You see how much energy they use?
Nothing.
Yeah. Nice Homestar Runner reference. So, these are the best goddamn guns in the entire game. because they don't use any energy. So you can kind of, with 4 of these, you can kind of run whatever you want. Oh, and to boot, they do more damage than the Salamancas. So, yeah, these are the guns I've been waiting for. Theoretically, Dominic hinted last stream, I could have gone out to go grinding for these the second I picked up the Eagle and got equipped with it and got a decent shield with it so I didn't instantly die. But I want to save that for this stream because I feel like fighting the Nomads here at the edge of reality kind of feels like a nice capstone to the whole game, showing Trent really going out into the wild, uncharted parts of the galaxy. Just to compare the two, so you can see the two side by side. Yeah, these things, almost 500 damage and a bit over 600. So these things do like a third more damage than a class 9 and also have cost no energy and also are longer range.
Mounted.
Now, the Nomad Energy Cannon is a little annoying. It has the same range, but the refire rate is slightly different, which throws me off greatly. I was really hoping for 4 Nomad Energy Blasters.
Mounted.
Right now, beggars can't be choosers, so... And it is still a long way ahead of all my other guns, so 2 of them will do for now.
Oh, I forgot they both had the same projectile speed.
600 meters per second, both of them. Yep, and the same range.
Yep. Very convenient.
That's why late game for class 9 weapons, you focus on 600 meter per second weapons, because they line up neatly with the Nomad Energy weapons. And another reason I haven't bothered with a turret. They even look kind of weird attached to your ship. They're the 2 weird dual-barreled things on top. And it's not about the monkeys. Let's find another planet. And get shot at more.
Those darn
New
Nomads.
toys to try, though.
Yeah, silver lining, though. They're going to drop their guns again. Hooray. Well, I have a chance to.
You'll notice I'm using a hell of a lot less energy because I only have 4 guns using energy. You'll notice the Nomad weapons are the weird purple ones. That's those purple beams we're shooting. As opposed to the like whitish pink beams.
Just like what the Nomads were using.
Anyways, enough of that planet. Let's try another planet. Now, the last planet had monkey-headed people. A unique faction, the monkeys. Let's see who's over here.
Well, it can't get any weirder.
In spiky planet, like light and dark system, past the edge of reality. I stress this. The wormhole here was littered with Corsair this one's littered with Corsair ships. So again, even like battle-hardened bloodthirsty pirates have a tough time getting in here. I forget where it's mentioned, but apparently venturing out here is actually a rite of passage for the Corsairs and the Outcasts. It's kind of, a trial they can undertake where, hey, if you venture towards this jump hole and back and live, you're cool.
Yeah.
Oh, look, our weapon shipment arrived.
Yeah, see, now it's burning way less energy per shot here, because now only 4 of the guns are burning energy and just 6. And it's doing more damage per shot, so yeah, it's kind of silly. So ideally, if you really want to power through the main story, you come here, grab 4 copies of the Nomad guns, slap those in with 2 of the Salamancas, and then really go ham.
Oh, and Alex saying, and Alex bringing up another one. Oh man, Starfield wishes it had this kind of lore. That's a new nickname for Starfield. I hadn't heard that one. Man, Starfield is one of those games. I am so morbidly curious to try it and play it at some point. I'd have to figure out some way to get a copy because, like, I ain't paying full price for it. In fact, I wouldn't pay more than like $5 for it, but I'll see. I don't know.
I throw it in with Fallout 4, where like I might try it once out of curiosity, but
in Fallout 4's defense, Fallout 4 is fun as hell to mod. Once you mod the hell out of it, namely make the settler system actually function, it's not good, but at least it's not actively terrible. It's still bad. The main storyline is still terrible. There's no defending that.
Yeah, that's the worst part. The main storyline is like inoffensive. It's functional. It's
not even
fine.
Inoffensive. They turned the Brotherhood of Steel into a fucking Warhammer Marines chapter.
Oh yeah, good point. and made the Institute exceptionally stupid, and I'm pretty sure the Railroad is also a problem.
Every faction is either hopelessly incompetent or a monumental idiot. Everyone. Which I guess kind of says a lot about the Fallout setting, but like, come on. Anyways, Starfield I've heard is even worse.
Yeah, like, say what you will about Star Citizen, at least it's not Starfield. We can all agree on that.
At least, Starfield, at least Fallout 4 doesn't ask you to replay through the game 11 more times with nothing with like only very minor things changing.
Yeah.
Apparently there are some cute ways it can change, but it's like every playthrough it's like one cute change. Oh, haha, that's cute. And that's like, okay, now time to slog through another 30 hours of quote unquote content. Anyways, so enough of that. So we are on another strange planet. This is not a planet Toledo. It's planet Gamu. All right, let's go to the bar. Who's here? Some monkeys. This one is. Drum roll, please. Robots. It's robots. Everyone here's a robot. The bartender is Optimus VK445. We have Nick VA110, Hex BQ880, Riemann RT525. The list goes on. Still no jobs. What does the bartender say?
I know we've met somewhere.
Yeah? Name's Trent.
All right, Trent. Nice to see you again.
Good to be seen. Anything going on?
I've heard nothing about nothing lately. Try me later.
It's also so funny. So that's another thing in this game. Atmospheric chatter, the bartenders at least, and I think a few other NPCs will keep track of if Trent has spoken to them at least once before and have separate dialogue for if it's your first time or if they've seen you at least once. For some inexplicable reason, all the NPCs on both Outpost Gamu and Primus, or Planet Gamus and Primus, the two planets out here, all of them claim to have seen Trent before. Out here, in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, to be fair, it's based off of just, the idle chatter lines.
Yes, but again, the narrative implications here are bizarre. It is, I know fan theories can run kind of wild with these unknown systems. One theory is that Trent is hallucinating these planets.
Of course.
Other ideas are even weirder than that, but it's, again, this one of the things I love about Freelancer, I love about kind of games like this is, dear game developers, don't be afraid to be blunt, don't be afraid to put weird shit in your games. Just put in weird stuff, put in bizarre systems, put in weird little Easter eggs like this. Just not even anything like specifically aimed at like a specific message or even specifically saying, ooh, this is an Easter egg, congratulations for finding it, but just weird, unexplainable stuff. Like, there's a planet of monkeys and a planet of robots out at the edge of reality. Nobody's heard of them, they have nothing to do, but they're there. What's up with that? In a literally unknown system. Just, It's just kind of a, don't be afraid to do just dumb, weird stuff like this. This is the kind of thing of, man, if this getting more popular, there have been fan speculation 5 ways to Sunday about this. Oh, man. I'm kind of glad. Well, I don't know.
And in any AAA game, they'd put, the best gun out here. They'd put, some quest.
Oh, yeah, no.
Or,
in some AAA game, there would have been 4 quests and an achievement for coming out here. Because, of course, there would be. Because, we can't possibly, waste development on unprofitable things. Anyways, holy crap, we got guns. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a thing of like, we put development time into this. We better make sure players see it instead of just, we'll put this out in the middle of space. Let's see who even notices. It'll be funny.
So, we can sell these crappy Salamancas now. Oh, ho, ho. Are we in the high-end high rollers now?
The Nomad guns, they don't sell for anything.
They sell for $4,000. It ain't nothing. But yeah, no, it's not like the way a Class 10 would. Class 10s only sell for like 10 times that. Who cares, though? They're awesome. Especially since, we pick up 2 more blasters. Don't mind if I do.
Mounted.
Okay, we got 2 energy cannons, but we can't equip them. So we are now at our limit. I'd like 1 more to my energy blaster just because I'm OCD and I hate the one gun having a 3 refire rate. It drives me up the wall. So ideally I'd like 1 more, but this is still pretty goddamn good.
It'll work.
It's fine. Again, this is still amazing. Here, once you go outside, I'll show you these things in action, but... Also notice we're rich beyond the dreams of avarice. We have like 700 grand and the best ship in the game. We've already run out of things to spend money on. In fact, we're only halfway to level 40. We've already run out of things to spend money on. That's, again, the level system's kind of dumb, so you can feel free to ignore it.
Yeah, it kind of is.
All right. I guess that's mostly it for the stream. I guess to end the stream, well, let's get the hell out of here back to quote-unquote civilized space, or at least somewhere with a bar, with a decent bar.
Mm-hmm.
Where's close? Freeport 9. Perfect. Let's get the hell out of here.
We got this ship.
Again,
Trent deserves a break.
God, in retrospect, again, that's what I love about Freelancer. It's weird. It's honestly not very good in places. It tried to help. Its reach far exceeded its grasp. But god damn, I love it just for trying. Mm-hmm. Check out how little energy we're using, by the by. Mm-hmm. We now have infinite ammo because we're actually we are regenerating energy faster than we're using it.
Heck yeah.
Because those two Salamancas use less energy than we regenerate. Yeah, now we're in business. Plus they hit hard.
Yeah. You can now infinitely fire. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's, in my opinion, swap the Nomad Energy Cannon for the one cannon for a blaster, and this is the top tier endgame loadout. You don't get better than this, in my opinion. PvPers, feel free to argue with me. I thought I should be using missiles. I should be using mines, blah, 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 whatever, I don't care. All right, let's get the hell out of here. It's just, again, that's kind of retrospective Freelancer. Oh, you know the other thing I should find? Oh man, not this stream, but I should post it in Discord, is the fun fact. So when the developers realized it's kind of the thing, what was that awesome animation studio? Were they called Blue Sky? I think it was called Blue Sky. That's right. Same name as the social media team. You know how Blue Sky did a for free animation of Scrat finally finding a nut when they were, getting shit canned by Disney? Just as kind of a look. Finally. I know we can't do anything else, but let's just have. We can't pay you for this, but let's just have one last hurrah just to say we did. Freelancer team, fun fact, did the same thing. When Freelancer was getting kicked out the door early, the animators spent, I believe, unpaid overtime or something. Not great, but they volunteered for this. Deliberately spent some extra animation and time making one last scene. I need to find it.
I didn't know about this.
Yes, it's it needs to be seen to be believed. it's the animators having a little fun.
Well, I know we do get to see. This is something even I don't know about.
I need to find
maybe
it.
I have seen
it's gonna be tough to find. I need to see if I can dig it up.
Maybe I have seen it and then forgot.
But it's that kind of feeling of just, again, this doesn't have that. This has a very 2000s feeling of just, let's just screw around with game development. Games are supposed to be fun. Let's have fun making it. It's just, I love that feeling of game. Just like, this is janky, doesn't really work. All parts of like the empathy system and the whole faction relationship system of holy crap, that actually works really well. Wild stuff. You really can't replicate that these days because, again, there's just too much obsession on polish and optimization and making sure everything is just so.
Yeah.
You don't have to develop. You can't justify development time and effort just putting weird, dumb shit in your games. God, it's like some of the early Ultima games having some weird stuff in them. Just cause. Not even like Ultima 1 and 2, which were just things Richard Garriott likes the video game, but even Ultima's like 4 and 5 had some weird, wild stuff in them.
Which Ultima and Privateer games had a crossover?
Ultima 6 had a crashed Kilrathi starfighter somewhere in someone's farm, I think. And then it was it wasn't one of the main Wing Commander games. I think it was a spin-off. One of the first ones to add proper FMV in. Or it was the spin of like a remake of one of the early Wing Commander games. If you're hanging on the space station long enough with like FMV actors, if you hang on the space station long enough, you can see the Avatar go sailing past the window. Which, funnily enough, is canon as of Ultima 7-2.
Of course it is. The Ultima series is a wild thing.
Man, that's another series of just, gamers need to experience those games somehow, and I really don't know if there's any good way to do it. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if you release them as is, no one's going to play them, because sorry, they're borderline unplayable these days. The UI is absolutely nightmarish to work through. Alex saying, oh, it's already midnight, I have to go to bed. Yeah, good night. Have a good night. We're having a stream shortly anyways, so you can catch the little bit left on the VOD later. But I'm just heading back to civilized space, quote-unquote civilized space, just because I can. Make it a nice little denouement and retrospective. Because Ultima is another series. It needs to get remade. People need to see how absolutely bonkers those games were. It's Ultima 4 still has it's still one of the craziest games ever made. It needs to be seen. A game with an RPG with no final boss. An RPG where the final boss is already dead. You won. You beat it.
This is too much. Need to break it off. They're just too tough right
Oh, it's bounty hunters fighting Corsairs. Nice.
See, that's the problem, though, is that, like, you know a remake is going to screw something up.
That's the problem.
Like, yeah, if they remade it, all it needs is a better UI and, like,
better
some,
UI,
like, quality
maybe
of life.
slightly more readable graphics. Not a lot. Just a bit more readable would be nice. And yes, a much better UI would be nice. That's really what it needs. But just because Ultima 4 is bonkers. A game, the goal is to be a good person. That is the goal of Ultima. It's not just kill the big bad. It's not solve everyone's personal problems. It's not whatever, find the whatever MacGuffin you need this time. The goal is to actually be a good person. That is the end goal. It's wild. And yes, it's very easily cheesed. And that's the other problem. The remake would think, oh, you know, there's some easy ways to cheese the game. Like one of the virtues, for example, is trivially easy to max out 5 minutes after you start the game. And there's a few exploits, and there's a few other tricks. Oh, we need to make sure to patch those out, you know, to have an optimal gameplay experience. No, don't. Leave in the weird early game jank. You just break it by fixing it, man. Just leave it as is. Leave that weird jank there. Leave in the fact you maximize spirituality in 5 minutes just by spamming chat and an NPC over and over again. I know.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 1.
Here we are, back at Freeport 9. Man, again, it's just that perspective, like, you know, for most of the colonies, Freeport 9 is, you know, all those weird anarchists out in the middle of nowhere, whereas now we're like, oh, thank God, civilization, somewhere with an actual bar.
Yeah, and, like, just people just chilling out.
And Trent coming back with a beard. You wouldn't believe what I seen out there.
Repair complete.
No kidding.
Did I get one for the road? I did. Thank you, game. What a nice cap to the whole thing.
Mounted.
All right, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Sell these excess guns. Let the weapons trade dealer try to figure out what the hell I just gave him. Reload on shield batteries and nanobots.
I mean, you might as well. You're rich.
Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold.
Safety save and finally step back into the bar. Cause I'm me. All right. Can I bribe anyone interesting? Jobs out here? Nope. The zoners don't offer jobs. Silly medicine. 3 bribes. Who we got?
A bunch of people.
Because Corsairs already love me, so who the hell would I bribe? Oh, perfect. I have cash. And see, perfect brick ends. They offered me this a while ago. I said no because I needed the money. I had cash burning a hole in my pocket. Let's do it.
Yeah, you got 10 times that.
Very good. You won't regret it.
Yay! There we go. I am now friends with the zoners. This is the one and only way to become friendly with, well, only way outside of some extremely tedious rep grinding to become friendly with zoners. And I think I just gained a teeny bit of rep with Independent Miners and Gas Miners Guild. I did not lose rep with anyone, though, because the zoners have no enemies.
Yay.
Again, this isn't telling the whole truth. The zoners do have some very slight empathy with a few factions. I think, like Independent Miners Guild, I think. So they have a few technical, quote-unquote, allies, but yeah, basically no allies. All right, who else we got in here? 2 more. I have bad news to you. Someone else told me the same thing and got it to me first, so...
Not really necessary.
Oh god, not you two. All right, exit the bar, back in.
At least there's plenty of opportunities.
There we go, another reset. What the hell? Hey, come on. Who has chatter?
Oh, whatever.
Aw, they kill zoners. Don't be mean. What do you have information on?
Spit in their drink.
The Omicron Gamma for 50,000 credits. The Omicron Gamma jump hold in this system. Nice try. 50 grand.
I mean,
come on. I already know where it is.
I mean, that would be handy for somebody who didn't know where it is.
And out on the edge of known space and blah 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 blah. I know. Well, let's enjoy the view. It's a nice view. I let Trent finally get his well-deserved drink. Hopefully they serve a damned Sidewinder Fang out here.
We can only hope.
And that, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, was Freelancer. Thank you very much for sticking through with me, even if I completely fucked up the first hour of this stream, but oh well. Anyways, thank you very much for sticking through with me with this. This is, again, just one of my childhood... This is one of my childhood classic games. Other people were playing Ocarina of Time and Star Fox 64. I was playing Freelancer. So, not quite the same year, but... Because Freelancer came out in, like, 2003, which is actually GameCube era, but you know what I mean. Anyways.
Yep.
God, I love this game so much. So you can see, again, it's a flawed but fascinating game. Thank you very much for sticking through with it. I'm going to end the stream here, so let's head on out.
Oh yeah, you'd figure out something to do.
With the nice music. Oh, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for everyone showing up to the stream. Thank you, Alex and Gato, for showing up. As you can see, we have our social media over on the left. You can check us out. If you like what you see, go ahead and follow us. You also follow us on social media. We do announce... Oh, you can also... We have a Discord. So feel free to join our Discord. It's !Discord.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like that. That's where we post our schedule and announce which streams are happening when. With all of us here, it's going to be quite complicated. What is next on the schedule? Let's see. Tomorrow should be hopefully more Abiotic Factor. We'll see how that goes. Wednesday will be Iggy with Brock the Investigator. Thursday is Jay with Mean to the Hollower. Friday is us again. This time trying a new game that just came out, Bistro. We can talk more about it once we start that up. Look forward to it.
Yes, it'll be fun.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. Take care, and we will see you all later.
Bye.